Okay, so we are going to Heavensward. And by that I mean I'm gonna play the game, and if I happen to do story, that's not my fault. So you said that there's a certain point that I'll kind of like know that it's like, okay, now is a good point to kind of start doing the crafters and gatherers for Heavensward.
Yes, that will be as we finish not Heavensward's main story, but Heavensward's
Like base story?
yeah.
Okay. I am already primed to do most of the crafter gatherers. I think the only ones I don't have at 50 are blacksmith, armorer, alchemist, and culinarian.
That's pretty good though.
I know that I was working on all 4 of those over the kind of months that I was taking a break from streaming the game. I just like would occasionally log in and do a little bit with them. But it's really slow to do, especially culinarian.
Oh yeah. Well, cuz fucking culinarian, you're at the point where everything now is like 4 or 5 or 6 ingredients, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's why that's why that one time I handed you like 70 chucked beef or whatever, because I was just trying to get experience.
Understandable.
And now you have enough food to last you through all of Dawn Trail.
I unironically, I said that, and now it's like, huh? I'm actually running. I'm like finally starting to run out of that food.
Jerked beef, not chucked beef.
I have 2 things of jerked beef left, and 21 things of Rolling Berry Lassie, and I have that king cake that's left.
I have hot chocolate. I have wait, where's the stuff that I made? Okay, I have 3 buttons in a blanket. I have 1 mulled tea. I have 12 high quality Rolling Berry Lassie, 38 normal Rolling Berry Lassie, 13 jerked beef, or 13 high quality jerked beef, 29 normal jerked beef, 3 apple juice, 2 high quality grilled rain collar, 2 blood currant tarts, 1 high quality chamomile tea. Oh, the blood currant tart was also high quality. 5 high quality salt cod, 6 normal grilled trout. That is what I own.
I see nothing wrong with this.
The thing wrong with it is that it's taking up my inventory space.
You'll go through it pretty quick.
Okay, I got 1. Perfect. God damn it. Oh, I'll take that. Yay, 3,600.
Nice.
Okay, got 8. Damn it. Okay, got 3. Well, this sucks. This is like the worst. Okay, random. Okay, sure. What all do I have now? Have they added any new prizes to Gold Saucer recently? Besides just like Pictomancer stuff? Viper stuff?
I don't believe so, no.
I had a Mantoise whistle. That's been there for a while, but...
I was gonna say, that's always been there.
Look at stuff I don't own. Gold paper parasol. Pot of glasses. I have a question. How do you know if you have like the ballroom etiquette things? Because you don't own it in your inventory anymore.
There is a little check mark in the icon, for like the book. You'll see a little check mark next to it if you own it. It's like if you look at the Fenrir whistle.
I swore I owned one. Fenrir horn. Oh yeah, there's a check mark.
Yeah. I'm
missing haircuts.
Indeed.
To be fair, ponytails and curls I don't really care about.
Understandable.
I want spiky emo nonsense. Look at me.
I know.
Spiky emo nonsense. I need it. It's what I thrive on. Okay, let's... Oh, I'm 48 in Summoner. Let's do a warm-up. I can probably actually get to 50 with one leveling.
You probably could, honestly.
I'm like right at the end of 48, so I assume I can. Are you
If not,
in thing?
in game, I'm in fact in game.
Oop. Yay. You're gonna let someone else tank? Was it you? Yeah.
At this point, yes. For the level we'll be going to, yes.
I mean, we could listen. I've gotten Ifrit more often at high level than I have at appropriate level. So we might just fight Ifrit.
I mean, like, it's been weird lately for like leveling stuff because like I recently got Dragoon to 100, like yesterday, and I think when I did 3 different leveling runs, I got 2 or 3 different Realm Reborn dungeons. I know I got, what is it? What's the second dungeon of the game? Tantara Deepcroft once.
Oh, that one. That's one of the ones I don't like that much.
It's not great.
Like, Sastasha's meh, but that's fine. It's the tutorial dungeon. I think the Copperbell Mines is the first, like, actually kind of good one.
We'll agree. It's the first one that's actually kind of fun.
Alatali, I barely remember at all. Totorock, is that the one with the scorpion at the end?
Yes.
That one's really good because it teaches you how to pull.
Mm.
Hawk Manor is good, but you just need to know the path through it. Red Fox's long stop is amazing.
It's the first dungeon that'll actually kind of kick your ass.
Temple of Karn is annoying, but you can kind of just brute force it now, so it's fine.
And not even a kinda, you can just brute force it.
You can still die trying to brute force it if you're an idiot.
If you're an idiot.
Cutter's Cry is... I like the final boss, the rest of it's kind of whatever. Stone Vigil is incredible.
It is very good.
Xanath Darkhold.
The first boss is the invincible eye thing.
Oh, that one. It's fine. And Ormvale I love. I love Ormvale.
You are in the minority of people in this community who like Armvale.
I get to feel superior to other noobs because I know how the fruit mechanics works.
I was going to say, but also a lot of people are dumb.
I really hope that for Leveling Roulette we get Ormvale so I can make up for the fact that I died to Goldlong last time.
Well, you should queue us for it so you can see what we
can
can
do. Leveling. It's not my fault I died to it. You said the most insane thing in my life, and I got stun-locked into forgetting what was happening because I was trying to parse what you said.
Yeah, because I still don't fucking understand. I mean, I understand how you say it now, but it's just...
you said the name of one of the sage
Drushel?
Spells, right? Drushel. Yeah.
Drushel.
How do I play this again? Oh wait, right. I don't have Pain Flare. I'm sad now.
Nope. You're not a class. You're not a job yet. Although I'll be real, and you kind of don't become a job until like Endwalker content. If I'm going to be real honest with you.
I have Outburst now at least.
Well, that's good.
No, I still have Ifrit and Guy. Titan.
And Guy.
Yeah, he's a guy. What?
He is.
Just out of my... Oh, it died. That's why.
Oh my god.
This is why we warm up.
Indeed.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh well. There's not really a wrong order to do the transformations in.
No.
Bye, Titan.
That is,
have fun.
That is kind of the upside of Summoner, is that there's no real wrong way to why whatever.
I love how the Topaz and Emerald have a... What do you call it when you can cast them while you're running?
Instant cast?
Yeah, that one.
It is pretty nice.
You have to stand on the thing when you get doomed, right?
Yes.
I will forget that immediately.
That's okay.
It's fine. It's not like we've died in this room very recently.
Not recently, no.
It was pretty recent. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Hey, look, the glowing thing.
Yeah, I saw it.
Boss literally cannot out-heal Cardia plus Storm's Path. This class was designed... was not designed for their own reward content in mind.
What's our other DPS?
And that's not necessarily a bad
Gunbreaker?
thing.
Or, no, what's it called?
Sage.
Mechanist?
Oh, the other one? The other one's a Mechanist, yeah.
Okay,
the other DPS.
Mechanist is a DPS. For some reason, I don't think of it as a DPS. I don't know what I was thinking of it as. I think it overlaps with Gunbreaker too much in my mind still.
I don't blame you. Machinist may as well be one of the 3 DPS that Gunbreaker is... that are in the trench coat that is Gunbreaker.
Oh, they're pulling him farther. Oh, no. So close. So close. Come in.
Yeah, they did get final stun. I don't know if I've ever heard the noise for the base heal that Sage has. Because I never used the base heal ability for Sage. It's a good sound effect. God damn.
I really wish that when the thing you're like channeling on dies, it would auto-target something next to it.
It would be nice if it did do that.
I've lost so many casts of like Ruby Outburst.
Oh, I could not tell you. I could not begin to tell you how many casts I have lost to something dying and then losing the cast to it. I could not begin to tell you how many times that's happened.
Do I have any tools like Addle besides Addle?
You have your self-shield, but that's about it.
Well, that's not what Addle does.
Indeed. That's why you said like it. Why did I hit Physis? I have Soteria at this level? What the fuck?
It's pretty neat when you hit Physicists.
I shouldn't have. It's a party-wide regen effect, and we're not taking damage.
It's okay, I'll start healing you if you get hurt. I am a healer.
For myself. I've got myself, thank you.
I did have to throw one physic at the tank because they were at like a 4th health.
Yeah, I don't blame you. They kind of took 90% of the...
Ah! Ow! Bitch, why?
Because he always just targets somebody randomly for that.
I don't think he's ever targeted me for that. Hey, nice one.
I'm almost certain he has. Hello. But
Why do I feel like I recognize the name Nice One?
Right. I feel like I should too, but I don't remember where from. Oh, that poor hypercharge.
Here, don't worry, I'll protect you. That help?
Oh, I just saw the physic text. Sure, we'll say it helped. And I wish I had my AoE
Okay,
spell
Wallcrawler.
at this level.
I just realized you guys ran, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we fucking booked it.
I was paying attention to a wall crawler that was closer to me.
Understandable. Oh, it didn't die of the thing. God damn it.
Ow! The wall crawler is chasing me. God damn it.
Wait, pull it back more. Pull it back more.
It's on the thing.
No.
It is. Look at it.
It is, but no.
Okay, I'm gonna get energy drain back. I'm gonna fucking blast it when it comes in. Come on. Go in the right place. Okay. Die.
What? Fucking piece of shit.
Ah. What? It was so on it. I can't.
Hey.
Why is there an Olmec head?
Good.
I don't know. This is Karn. I think everybody hates Karn, don't they?
Karn's annoying.
Do they hate Karn or Ormvale more?
Probably Arm Veil because people are not good at the video game, generally speaking. But also, as for why there's an Olmec head, the real better question is, why not? That's my thought process anyway. Why not have there be an Olmec head?
Ah. Ow. Well, that hit me. Ow.
You're in pain.
I'm fine. I can physic myself.
True, you can. Have fun. I forgot about that.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm a healer. Obviously.
Indeed. You are, in fact, healing yourself.
What I wouldn't give for a pain flare.
Sure, we'll tip the scales of judgment.
I'll wait
Oh no, the command.
Actually, I've never seen that Olmec thing. It's from Legends
Legends
of
of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, I am unaware of that.
It was it was kind of a neat little like obstacle course game show back in the 90s.
Wasn't it like a Nickelodeon show or something?
I believe so, yes.
Adel, are you proud of me?
That is true. I am proud of you.
I stepped on the thing. Is that good?
Sure.
It was glowing. Stepping on it earlier when it was glowing was good. Ah! I'll write these things.
I'm auto-attacking you. Fuck you.
Why are you attacking? Why do you... Oh.
It lived on like 1 health.
I thought you meant me, and I was really confused as how you managed that.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, can I use my limit break?
Sure.
Oh, you've got that thing. Ah. That was wrong button.
You absolutely can limit break if you find the chance to. Actually, you know what? Do it.
I almost died for that.
Worth.
Ow. It's so mad at me.
How did you not get hit by like fucking physis?
Because I'm running away from beams. I killed it.
What?
God. I can't imagine being like a black mage having to deal with those beams.
I'd say it's easier on
Ooh,
Black Mage.
I got fancy glass.
Yeah.
Black Mage has a channel for like forever.
What's that a channel for forever?
Black Mage. Black Mage is the turret mage.
Yes. It's got it. I guess at that level it actually doesn't, but like for the most part, it's got a fair number of tools to let it just insta-cast.
What's that? It's been forever since I played Black Mage. What symbol look like?
You do not have any of those abilities yet.
Yeah, I just got...
As a Black Mage.
Oh, I haven't seen these symbols in forever. I love these symbols. These symbols make me happy. Scathe.
Oh.
Good old Scathe.
Speaking of the class, let's say all the job changes that happened, Black Mage got a pretty significant one in Dawn Trail.
Okay, Summoner and Scholar are 50 now. I need to get the rest of this outfit. So before I do Heavensward stuff, I'm gonna do those last quests really quick.
Fair enough.
Summoner, I talked to his sister, right?
Yes, in New Gridania.
Oh wait, right, the map's useless. Why is the map in the Golden Saucer so weird?
Great question.
Is it the only place that has like a non-exact map like that?
I don't think so.
Wait, what was that thing that you were trying to tell me, like, a couple streams ago about how you thought that, like, when you stream 14, you're not allowed to show the chat?
Yeah, that's not a thing. I've seen every time I have seen people do like anything in regards to the game, they always have chat covered up.
Well, I explained to you why that is. Do you remember?
Something common courtesy, something.
Well, kind of. It's because people who stream this game are usually people who are really into this game, and that means... Where am I going? Right here. Okay. And that means that, like, you know, they do stuff like raids and stuff, so they're in, like, free companies that are really good, and they don't want people to, like, see their free company chat.
I see.
I don't know exactly why, because I'm not very into my free company. But, you know. How do you pronounce her name? Ymitra?
Ymitra, yeah.
Evoker's doublet, yes. And then the better version, Enkindle? Enhances the signature attack of summons. Inferno, Earth and Fury, Aerial Blast. Oh, okay, it's just a permanent upgrade to your transformation attacks.
Yep.
That's cool.
Before in Shadowbringers, it used to be off global cooldown ability that was on a 2-minute cooldown, maybe even a 3-minute cooldown. Actually,
that's a really dumb idea for that.
Yeah. Well, what it was that all the Eggies had their own unique things to them. Ifrit did really good single target damage, Garuda did really good AoE damage, and Titan was like your shielder, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, that's when I originally played the game, was when that was still the case.
Yeah, and Enkindle was just their like unique attack that they would do. It would be like the Hellfire,
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, also, by the way, I just realized, for anybody on the stream or watching the VOD, you haven't seen any of the Summoner storyline, and we're jumping into the final piece of it.
Don't worry about it. No,
I can explain it very, very simply, because I think they saw all of Arcanist, but then I stopped showing it when I got to Summoner and Scholar, because I just wanted to do it off stream because there's too many classes. For the Summoner storyline, I talked to Ishtola's sister right here. That is actually her sister.
Indeed.
She said, like, hey, there's this ancient, like, secret way to, like, use your powers of, like, summoning the carbuncle to, like, transfer that ability to being able to capture the essence of primals and, like, use the power of the primals as your own. So we were going around, we got, like, power from the 3, like, main primals, and along the way we met this evil guy who can also control, like, summoner powers, even though it's supposed to be, like, a lost art. So now, I don't know. He said he was going to kill us or something, and that's about it. I think he tried to kill us, but we managed to stop him. And
as you do.
I'm assuming this terrible incident has something to do with him, because I still don't think we've dealt with him.
I don't think you've dealt with him at this point.
I
either.
don't remember. He's kind of a loser.
Like a lot of villains are, and
he reminds me of what's the Lancer Storylines villain who you like throw off a cliff?
I know who you're talking about, but I see why.
What's his name?
I don't fucking
I used to know his name by heart because I made fun of him so often, but now all I can think of is Estinian, and Estinian's actually the cool one.
Lucia, the last time I did the Lancer storyline was literally 4 years ago.
I'm leafing through
5 years ago.
I'm leafing through Final Fantasy names in my head. It's not Harshafont. It's
Nope.
not. Oh god, I can't remember. Whatever. Lucia, there's been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Carnock's Find murdered. The reports are confused, but they all mentioned the same black-robed attacker. You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind the massacre. He has indeed grown bold or desperate to commit such a reason. I forgot his name was Tristan. I was making how sad jokes too.
How sad.
We should set off to Mordona at once and speak with any survivors. I thought you said they were all murdered.
Hey, there might be survivors. Well, no, they can't be murdered. The Crystal Tower Alliance raids haven't happened yet, so some of them have to be alive.
Wait, so canonically the Crystal Tower stuff is happening right after a massacre?
Pretty much.
Why is that so funny? It's like, well, we were just murdered by an ancient power that we know nothing about. I guess we'll research the Crystal Tower and forget about it.
We'll drown our memories of sadness in dealing with new things that we can't control. In research. There we go, that's what I'm looking for.
It may be that we can glean some idea of what that cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. We must stop him, Lucia. Okay. Sure. What? Mordona? Oh. I forgot I have sleep!
Indeed, you do have sleep.
You know how you could use sleep?
Enlighten me.
Wasn't it possible to... In Ormvale, can't you sneak all the way to the first boss room without anything seeing you if you're really good?
I don't think you can do it without anything seeing you. But I know you can do it. I know you're supposed to do it without...
Oh, without the first, frog seeing you?
Yeah, without the frogs or the jellyfish seeing you.
There was something I remember noting that if I used repose on it, it would probably work. That you could sneak through an area because only one thing actually saw you and alerted everything else. So if you stopped for a second and let somebody use sleep or repose on it, you could probably just run past everything. Because the Copperbell mines just run through the end made me think about that, because if you run far enough, all the stuff at the beginning of the room just de-aggroes to you.
Right.
I forget where it was. It was some spot kind of like that in Ormvale, where you could almost sneak through, but one thing sees you. I'll need you to research every single map that exists in every single dungeon and tell me what I'm talking about.
No.
It would be neat, though.
It would be neat.
Especially because you constantly call sleep and repose useless.
Well, that's because they largely are, but they have their occasional uses.
They have their uses when you're playing the instances where things attack you. You can put the strongest one to sleep and kill all the other ones, and then wake up the strong one and fight it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Kaletai. Wait, you're a Levamat. Who am I talking to over here? Primal Burden's up here. There's a lot of survivors.
I mean, they can't kill a lot of people.
It's almost like it's all the same people that I've always known have been here.
No,
Yes,
don't
yes.
worry about it.
I'm absolutely certain it was the same Dark Summoner whom Yamitra described to us. We were celebrating a recent find, the soul crystal of an Algan summoner, when a man in black robes suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem.
Soul crystal.
Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he simply sneered at our refusal. The next moment, our world exploded into flame. Through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body and stride off towards the singing shards. That bastard slaughtered my friends. There was no warning, no negotiation. I mean, to be fair, he did ask you for it first. You did say no. There was technically a small negotiation there.
By sheer technicality.
He negotiated, give me the crystal or you die, and you said no, so therefore, you died. I feel like that was a negotiation. It wasn't a very fair negotiation, but it was a negotiation.
Yeah, it's...
If the gods grant you the chance to exact vengeance, then I pray you show him the same mercy he afforded us. Okay. This man literally just said, hey, kill this guy. Murder this man. I wonder why he wanted a soul crystal, because we... Like, one second. What fucking button do I press? This one. Like, I have a soul crystal of a summoner. I would assume that he already had one since he is a summoner, but maybe he hasn't this whole time, which is actually really concerning.
Mm-hmm.
If he, like, learned summoner arts without having a soul crystal, he might be the main character.
Well, you see, maybe he is the main character.
God damn, I don't want to fight a main character. That's not fair. I lost my...
No, you haven't. You still have it at this point. This is a flashback.
I lost my Heidelin powers. No, this is definitely not a flashback. This is after the Crystal Tower, and then they were murdered, but there's still the same number of people.
They got new researchers real fast.
More people from Seiko Nux Find came in to help with the Crystal Tower stuff after Grahatia sealed himself in it.
You know.
And then all the people who were new were killed by the summoner guy. Exactly all the people that were new.
Literally, nobody else was touched.
I really like the fact that, like, this is supposed to be a flashback, because it's just really funny to think about what the case would be if it wasn't.
Fair.
Just, like, how it skews the timeline. Like, the thing of with the Red Mage quest, and how it's like, it's like Alice is like, so like, is like, talks about you a lot. It's like, I've never met her. I haven't done Coils of Bahamut. I barely know Alice. I've talked to her like once.
I've talked to her literally once. Who the fuck is Alice?
No, Alice is a big fan of yours. It's like, okay.
I feel like I have a stalker now.
Exactly. I feel like the story is a lot funnier if you just take everything in the order that you do it and explain it away.
I cannot disagree.
I can move these?
Yeah.
Okay. Another soul crystal. Yes, it makes sense that he would shift his attention for a more easily obtainable gem. After all your... Oh, right, he was trying to steal mine. That's why he wanted to kill me. God, he's scary, actually, then, because he knows this stuff without a soul gem. After all your progress, you would now make for a most formidable opponent. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I suspected that Tristan would might desire the soul crystal you carry, but did not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. Okay, we didn't know that. Wait, I thought... When she said that, it made me remember, like, I thought she said it. I don't know.
Again, the last time I did the Summoner Realm Reborn storyline was...
Why don't you have a photographic memory of everything that happens in this game?
Because I remember the parts that I really like more than the parts that I either didn't really care about or lost interest in.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm at a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these Algan relics. We'll just have to ask the villain himself if we corner him in the Singing Shards. Be on our way. Maybe he wants to extract the soul of the old summoner and summon him, and then use his summon of a summoner to summon more summons.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay, listen, if he has a soul crystal of a summoner, he can do the same thing that we do with the primals, and absorb his soul. And then when he summons that summoner, that that avatar of the summoner can summon more stuff to fight for him.
See, I get it. But what the fuck?
Oh, this is literally just a walk into the area one. That's rare.
Oh yeah, I think that's like the only time that this happens. Also, leaving party because you're going into a solo instance.
I'm gonna die.
You'll
Wait,
be
I have
fine.
a shield spell. I can do this.
You have a shield spell that you can use without needing to
And I can
take
heal.
up a
Wait,
GC.
actually, I just realized I think Summoner might be the best class to do instances in. Because I have a shield and I have a self heal. And I do a lot of damage.
There's one catch with that.
White Mage.
I was going to say Red Mage, but yeah, White Mage.
Red Mage sucks. I've already the Soul Crystals, as promised. Oh, it's Dracula.
Bleh.
He's a fucking Summoner Horn. He looks like such a dweeb.
Summoner Dracula.
There's 3 of them? God. I'm not going to do the Dracula voice. I'll just do a deep, spooky voice. Yes. These appear to be authentic, elegant artifacts. I really like the idea that only the important Asians sound like ridiculous Draculas, and all of the not important Asians sound actually serious.
Knowing how some of the Asians sound later on, it makes that really fucking funny.
These are authentic, elegant artifacts. Very well, I shall honor our bargain. From within these gems I shall draw forth the memories of the ancient summoners, and the slumbering essence of an elder primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. God, I'm not used to doing deep voices anymore. I used to voice Thursdun for a D&D campaign. Oh god, the pain. Voicing Thursdun would shred my throat.
Yes.
Here, wait. Okay, Tristan's turned evil. Use my Thursdun voice for him now.
Uh-oh.
Okay. God, I need to sit up and prepare myself for this.
Do you have plenty of water nearby?
I have strawberry banana Gatorade.
I guess that works.
Oh god, Why did he have to start with a long sentence? Okay. Can I even do this anymore?
The bumbling summoner and her incompetent lackey make an appearance at last.
Hi, Satan. What are you doing
to
here?
capture me? Fools. I have orchestrated your every move.
Yeah, maybe don't. Maybe don't. Maybe stop? I think you should stop.
Sorry, there was something in my throat. You have grown much in the art, it is true. Sorry, there was evil stuck in my throat for a moment.
Yeah, hi, fucking...
Ow, I'm tearing up.
Hi, fucking, what was it? Shadow the Hedgehog live dub Satan. How are you?
I used to be able to do that for a not insignificant amount of time. But through the wisdom of the Paragons, I now command the power of an Elder Primal. You made a deal with the Paragons? And you call us fools? The Asians will never relinquish their hold on you. A small price to pay. You could feel the strength that fills my entire being. It's indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes, put an end to their insufferable rituals once and for all. The primals will rise no more. Hear me, demon king of devouring flame. Feed on my ever-burning anguish and be reborn! That's just different. Dude, you couldn't have summoned something cooler. The culmination of my sacred duty is at hand. But first, there's one more soul crystal that must be mine. I will tolerate its wasted potential no longer.
Holy shit, I forgot that that's just evil Ifrit.
His Ifrit's all black and spooky. Apparently that's Elder Primal Ifrit.
Apparently, that's an Elder Primal.
So special.
It's just a black jalapeno.
Should I kill
What's
it?
the...
Should I kill? Oh, it's Bellius, not Ifrit. Or Belias?
I think Belias is how you say it.
Should I kill Belias or Tristan first? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one.
I think the game will tell you, because I don't remember. I think you just kill Belias and then he dies.
His last name is Night Flicker.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, he's such an edgy bitch. My throat still feels weird.
Yeah, I recommend not doing that again.
It's a good voice.
It's a great voice. Don't do it again.
Aha, I have Physic, you fool. Oh, I don't have, Esuna, though. That might be a
No, you
problem.
do not.
Ah, the tendrils of dark, I feel them. Oh. He devoured Belias's life force. Oh god, oh god, oh god, why am I so slow? Oh, because my thing, Esuna. Ow, I got hit by that? I thought I stepped out of it. He absorbed the Eggy's power. No.
Why can't we do that?
We can.
I want to eat my eggies.
That's what we do later.
It's not.
I mean, it
Wanna
is. It's basically what we do later. We like work together with them instead of eating them because we're good.
But I want to eat them. I don't want to work together with my eggie. I want to consume it.
I don't want to compare you to Tristan.
What? I just want to literally consume.
Aha, Adel!
the eggie.
You're not the
I'm
only
sure
one who
that-
can debuff people. He just used Fire 3 on me. Fucking nerd. Why do you know Fire 3? You're a summoner. No wonder you suck. Spend all your time learning Black Mage spells. Actually, to be fair, he does look... Besides in Summoner's Horn, he does just look like a Black Mage.
Well, would you be surprised to learn?
By all the memories of Summoner's past, I should have been unstoppable. I will sear the diseased beastmen from the face of the land. Deprived of worshippers, the primal that tempered my weak-willed sibling will wither into oblivion. So I see my order's records were accurate. Bo was buried deep in the archives, but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during your ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? I imagine your superiors in the Immortal Flames thought it a mercy to try to conceal that inglorious detail. Once the soft-hearted fool had been tempered, there was no saving him, and thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. But my work is left undone. All primals must suffer for that insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision clear. No deed was too vile if it promised to add to the power I required. How can you not see? I am the Sword of Vengeance. I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse.
You will certainly try.
That's normal, Ifrit. You're getting worse. Oh, it's exploding.
Yeah, he kind of made a mistake.
Do you know what I would give to see him just laying there in the Yamcha pose?
It would have been so fucking good.
Just fucking obliterated in a crater.
It would have been
Idiot.
so fucking good. But no. No, we don't get that.
I wonder which struck the first blow to his sanity, the despair at his brother's tempering, or the guilt from slaying his own kin. It's ironic to think that, discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. A summoner employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Had Tristan approached us as an ally, we might have found ourselves aiding his cause. Alas, he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act must have pushed the man deeper into madness until, eventually, the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The music that's going on for the Fate right now does not match this at all. The might of the primals carries with it a burden of responsibility and a measure of danger. I hope never to see you corrupted by the potent energies you wield, Lucia. It's time that we returned to Akalu Falls. Dark Summoner is no more. Well, you see about that, I'm also a Black Mage and will also be a Reaper soon, and like, I'm pretty sure Red Mages also aren't like great.
They actually are. Red Mages are pretty fucking chill people.
No, but I mean like in terms of like how society views their powers.
Actually, Red Mages are pretty fucking chill in terms of how society views them.
I thought that there was a thing that like since they use both red and white both white and black magic, that like they aren't seen as like as bad as Black Mages, but like they're seen as still like a weird perversion of magic.
Yeah, but also White Mages are fucking idiots and need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I also embrace the Beast Within as a warrior, and oh, I'm also a Dark Knight. That doesn't help. Listen, I've got plenty of dark powers within me. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mitra, I'm fine.
Don't worry. Only one of them gives you an imaginary. Only one of them has a good tutor for you.
I have a question. What is Pictomancer in the grand scheme of magic? Because I know that like aesthetically, it's kind of like a red mage in that it uses white and black, but it's paint.
Well, that's the thing, is that the whole idea is that you basically you channel your magic to, let me see if I remember. You channel your magic to, instead of like necessarily to heal or to harm, you just channel your magic to create things. And you do, and your way to do that is just by literally painting it into existence.
In a way, Pictomancer is more of a foil to Black Mage than White Mages.
Yes, actually.
Because like healing and destroying aren't necessarily opposites, but creating and destroying are.
It's also funny that you bring up the foil to Black Mage, because oh my god, Pictomancer makes Black Mage fucking irrelevant in terms of the raid tiers. Holy shit. It's so sad.
Well, isn't Pictomancer just Black Mage, but not as much of a turret? Which is a good thing?
I was gonna say, genuinely, I don't think it's a fucking turret, because...
Well, yeah, exactly, that's what I mean.
Because you get fucking... you know Berserk? Your big damage button, your damage buff as a warrior, as a warrior.
Yeah.
What if you got that, but on a caster DPS class?
Yeah. And
all of your attacks were guaranteed direct hit crits.
That's really funny.
It's really stupid.
I love Pictomancer. I'm so excited for Pictomancer.
You will genuinely adore it. I think you will have a lot of fun with Pictomancer. I can't stand the fucking class.
Let me think. I always tend to like the things that you hate.
Well, I can't stand it for also gameplay reasons. Just like I don't like playing the class. I don't think it's not bad. It's overtuned, but it's not bad.
Let me think of something. Gunbreaker, Machinist, Astrologian, Dancer. List more classes that I don't have.
You've got Samurai. You don't have Reaper,
Sage.
I think that's actually it.
Viper, Pictomancer?
I have Viper, Pictomancer.
Okay, so I'm once I get all the classes, I'm almost gonna be to the end of my other bar for classes. Oh yeah, actually wait, I can actually check my thingy to see which crafters I'm behind on. Okay, Blacksmith is only 2 levels from 50. Armor is 3 away. Oh, Leatherworker's behind 2. That's... the one that's really far behind is Alchemist.
Mhm.
Because Alchemist is like Culinarian in that it's hard to do, but it's also more boring to do.
Mhm. I mean, like, Alchemist is probably the one that relies on all of the other crafters the most, which is
Yeah.
kind of rough for it.
I am almost past Heavensward level for Fisher.
Yes.
I haven't fished in Heavensward yet.
Nope.
Oh god.
I mean, I think you've only gone to one area that you actually can fish in, now that I think about it.
I mean, I've only been out into like the frontier of the area once.
Mhm. But I mean, like, even with that, I don't know if the one area you've gone to, I think the Central Highland, no, the Western Highlands.
Mhm.
I don't know where the fishing spot is there. I don't know if you can access it yet. Could access it with when you got there from it.
Oh, actually, this was something that I was very interested in. You know how in the Gridania main Aetheryte, there's like the pool around it that you can fish in?
Mhm.
Is there any other city that has like just like a fountain that you could fish in?
I believe Olda has one.
Ul'dah has one? What?
Yes.
Okay, well, Limsa is obviously like a fishing place, but like Ul'dah has one?
I think it's right outside the Immortal Flames home. I think. I
I
would not be
need to
surprised
look
if
at
I'm
that.
wrong. I was gonna say I would not be surprised if I am wrong, but I think um I think Olda has one.
Gotcha. Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end, but I fear the Ascian with whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon the men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down the road to destruction. In this manner, they seek to plunge the realm of Eorzea into chaos. It's reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their never-ending schemes and foul plots. An outright war against the Ascians looms closer day by day. Thus I would have you armor yourself with this last piece of the Evoker's attire. Thank you. I can stop. I can stop wearing the bunny top.
Yeah, I meant to ask about that. Why were you wearing that?
It's glamored over whatever happened to be
No,
the
no,
best other thing.
that was supposed to be a Mitra asking.
Yeah, that's my answer to Yamitra. It happened to be glamored. I don't know what this is actually.
Fair enough.
Was discovered at the same dig site. Whence Tristan sees control of the soul crystal, and the Saint Chronox find researchers grateful to your actions and bring the murder summoner to justice. Insisted that you completed your set. I really feel like I didn't bring him to justice. I feel like he collapsed in on himself like a dying star.
Yeah, but you kind of forced him into that, so I guess it's a win.
One can never be overly prepared when heading into battle against a paragon. Wear it proudly, Lucia. Speaking of preparations, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? A technique exists that allows you to tap into the full potential of your Eggy. You must have seen Tristan employ this ability. During the final battle with the Dark Summoner, you would have heard a whisper emanating from the Soul Crystal. Still your mind now, Lucia, and you will hear the voices of the ancient summoners instructing you in their greatest achievement. The true power of the Eggy will be yours. Until next expansion, where we add more powers to the Eggy.
Well, it's funny because the Summoner was infamous before, Dawn Trail, really, that every expansion, Summoner would play like a totally different class.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Also, have this set of clothes that look very similar and are more powerful than the ones I just gave you.
Yeah, right? Oh.
I'm not even gonna be wearing them because the I have like rainbow robes of casting and stuff.
But
What does
hey,
this look like? Oh, it's my Dark Mage set. That makes sense.
that would in fact make sense.
Let me like kind of open the Summoner's coffer. All right. My ring bands, no. I need to... Oh, what is it? Control shifts? Nope. Control... Wait. Control I. That one. Acolyte's half gloves. Goodbye.
You may want to check your stream real quick, because it has at least crashed for me.
It looks fine for me. Let me... it's... Oh, its bitrate dropped a little bit, but I can't do anything about that. Listen, it'll be fine. The recording's fine. It'll fix itself in just a second.
Mhm.
Oh, this stuff still isn't better.
Oh no, the rainbow casting stuff you got is basically like, what's it?
I love how the second my bitrate drops, I suddenly get 4 viewers.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go to the thingy and drop these off in the armoire.
Makes sense.
Because I do want to actually wear them. Where's the crystal? Where's the crystal? Where's the crystal? It's really funny watching my stream start in the corner. Apparently Xfinity is supposed to be upgrading our internet at some point. Just like for free for like the entire area. Just because they have like
nice.
they have like better stuff now, so they're just like changing the cables.
Mhm.
Fire tune in room. Hello, armoire. Stuff here. Scholar's mortarboard. Okay. Oh, I can put this in here too. Evoker's horn. It says low condition. Can I fix it? I can't fix it in here. Why?
Great question.
It would be the best thing on the planet if they just let me fix it in there.
Wait, hold on. Is whatever crafter not high enough level? Is it an alchemist that needs to fix it?
Well, no, it just doesn't give me the option to even select fix.
Oh, you can do that in your armory chest or your inventory.
Yes, I'm trying to do that. It doesn't let me do it from the armoire.
Oh, yeah, no. Can't do it for the armoire. As nice as it would be to do that from the armoire.
Cleric circlet I'm still wearing. The entire cleric set I'm still wearing. Evoker's waste clout. Okay. Ah. Daystar I'm still wearing. Evoker's thigh boots, fix those. Okay. Okay. Nope, not weapons. Evoker's ring bands. Why didn't I see those?
I don't know.
Prepare you. They're bright, shiny blue.
Excellent.
Daystar gloves. Okay. That should be all of them. Please. Stop clicking main hand offhand. Evoker's horn. Shove it in there. Evoker's doublet. Shove it in there. Focus ring bands, show it in there. The scholar ones I can keep because I think I'm wearing them. Evoker's waistcoat, Evoker's thigh boots. Can it? Oh, wait, can the... Wait a second. Can the summoner set not... I am pressing all the wrong buttons.
And this... Oh, are you talking about the level 50 stuff?
The summoners... the actual summoner set, not the evoker set.
Yeah, that can't go into Noir.
I mean, I could put it into the glamour dresser.
You could put it in the glamour dresser, yes, but it cannot go into Noir.
Why is that different?
Fuck if I know.
I wanted to both them in there anyway, so it doesn't matter, but... Summon... What? Oh, because I'm wearing the summoner's horn. I don't... actually, that one doesn't matter, because I have that turned off anyways.
But what do you mean you don't want the summoner on?
Source... Summoner's doublet. Yes. Summoner's ring bands. Yes. Summoner's waist clout. I don't know what that means. Summoner's thigh boots. There. The words they decide on for different pieces of clothing always confuse me.
They're very strange sometimes.
Okay, what was my old summoner set? It was... Oh, there's empty ones. Oh, right, it was the... it was the Fall Guys one. I mean, I'll keep the crown. Summoner's doublet. Ringman. Summoner's waist clout. That just took off my pants.
You know.
Summoner's thigh boots. Yo, I look sick. I have wings.
Yeah, big wing.
Wait. Interesting. Ictomancer. Where's all the same stuff? Fair enough.
They are both caster classes.
Happens. Fine. That literally doesn't change. But this one, it's a worse color. Perfect. God, they really did upgrade actually. Bad sorcerer. Okay, full summoner set and a glossy winter's crown.
Hey, whatever works.
I mean, I have the hat turned off anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Summoner. Link to Glamour plate. What was that, 13? 12. 12! Unable to cast Glamour plate 12? What? What does that mean? Warrior, I don't care about your beast gauge.
That's a phenomenal question.
What? Wait, it has an X. Why does it have an X?
It usually only has an X if like it's just something that like you're like if you're wearing multiple different job sets, but I don't see why you would be.
Wait, what? Wait a second. Let me see something real quick. Wait, what? Oh, I think I see the problem.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I think I know what the problem is now.
Why did it unequip everything? I couldn't. It couldn't do it because everything either didn't have equipment or was a lower item level.
Rug.
Why did it de-equip everything? What? What? Okay. That looked pretty good. I do want to dye this coat black though. Do I have dye?
I hate to break it to you. If you don't see a small circle on the gear, you cannot dye it. On the gear icon.
I could have swore you could dye the second sets. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Green's fine. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Mama Shiba? Didn't I get this from Shion? Hello.
I have no idea.
Hello, pup. I know I got it from either you or Shion. Okay. There was something about a dragon war happening or something.
Oh yeah, you know the
The wings on my back are so like something about the wings on my back. Like I process that they look really stupid, but they also kind of look cool for no reason. Alright, Earth and Fury, Inferno, and Aerial Blast. Wait. Okay, where's the... Camp Cloudtop? What was I doing? Oh, wait, right, I was up in the place with the guy who's lazy. Or something.
the less successful. So with the failure with the fail son, affectionate.
The really funny fail son.
There's a reason I added affectionate.
Happening. Emanelian.
That guy.
Emanelane.
Emanuel. One of those two, yeah.
It's
I think it's
Emanuel.
Emanuel.
Yeah, it's Emanelane. Alright, he's gonna give me Materia 4. Isn't Materia... No, Materia 4 is still not really where it really matters. When do they start mattering again? Like 7?
Implying they matter.
They matter a little bit eventually.
Before you get to current endgame content.
Oh yeah, I guess that the endgame did shift again.
Yep.
Okay. You appear to be rather pleased. I'll be honest, I don't remember what he did. Didn't he get lost while we were looking for, like, spring water or something?
He got captured by the Vonu.
I had to run in and save him.
Yep. And then Harshafon had to run in and save you both. From his idiocy.
Oh my god. I love this guy. He's the best. I'm so glad you're pleased with yourself. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died. You know, me, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old girl, is no small feat. I've made a historic discovery. A fact that even Lady, Laniati? Wait, Lani 8, I believe. Will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes! I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it the time we made our triumphant return? Sure thing, buddy. I'll tell everybody you did a good job. You get a cookie.
I have made an enormous discovery. A beast tribe has primals.
Walking onto this ship did nothing.
You gotta talk to the...
Oh, wait, I have to talk to the leader. I thought we were going home. Madeline, don't make me walk over here to talk to a Madeline and make me walk all the way back.
Welcome to
MMOs.
really pre-Shadowbringers 14.
Wait, where am I going? God, it's so far away. Go, bird, go! Ow! I have 1 health. I have a question. Is level 50 underleveled for... Well, I guess it's letting me take the story quest now, so I guess it's not.
Yeah, if you are if the quest is level, like whatever level it is, that's the level that you have to be at to turn in the quest. You can accept the quest as a level 1 job, but you can only turn it in at level on a job that is 50 or higher.
And that's to prevent you from, like, getting a lot of experience for a class without doing anything in it.
Something like that, yeah.
Because if you could just, like, start a level 60 quest and then, like, turn it in as a level 1 Blue Mage, then suddenly Blue Mage would be, like, level 30 automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Praise Helone. I feared the worst. What happened out there? A primal? Are you sure? Yeah, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend. Creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change of their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Oh, you mean to say that they fall under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alfino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Leniate? A little recognition for the hero of the hour. Few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress GameC deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there's naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course.
Yeah. What if I told you that you don't have to worry about Bismarck for another 8 levels?
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's 7 levels.
Mr. Scamsey, you've done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Harshfont and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniate. May our next meeting take place under more... felicitous? Felicitous?
I think felicitous.
Felicitous circumstance. I feel like I know this word. I spelled that so wrong. Felicitas.
Well, I mean, the only reason I even remember it is because of pheasantipity.
Why?
Because if I oh no, pheasantipity is serendipity, not
what the hell are you talking about? It's pheasant and serendipity.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was, Anyway.
Felicitous means well chosen or suited to the circumstances. Also means pleasing and fortunate. Okay. That's a needlessly fancy word, but okay.
Well, that's like fucking... What was it? The Tsukihime remake used a word that I was convinced was not a real word until I looked it up.
A lot of words are weird.
Where is it? Where is it in my fucking 18 pages of notes.
Oh no.
I'm going to butcher this, but I think it's Traceus?
Wait, say again?
Traceus? Traceus? Traceuse? It's just a female practitioner of parkour. And I say Traceus because I figure, track and field. You run and track. I don't know. Have I stun locked you again?
From the French, Traceus. Parkour is a male practitioner. Parkour. Second, I need to. What the hell? I guess to be fair, since it is French, I see why the etymology of it doesn't make sense to me.
Traceuse.
What? Wait, did that come through on the?
Traceuse.
It
I
does.
heard part of the sneeze, at least.
Wait.
Traceuse.
Traceuse.
I
Traceuse.
refuse to say it like that.
It sounds like he's saying Pratus.
Maybe he is.
It sounds like he's starting with a P. He's saying like Pratus. Okay, it's not giving me the etymology of. It's just giving me. It's giving me an anagram of it. That's how much it's stretching for anything.
Wow.
God. Okay. Fair enough. Let's get the hell out of here. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. I like that, but let's just call him mayonnaise.
All's well that ends well, eh? Go to the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. He has a unicorn on his shield.
Indeed, that is the symbol of House.
Archifont.
Why can't I remember the name of?
It's House Harsifont.
Yeah. Sure.
Fourth palm.
Or Tom. That was it.
Or,
I feel really
or
stupid.
as people with brains say, four temps.
You know.
Is it just me, or does the bird drift now? It like leans into turns.
It does. No, it does. Whenever it's like all of like the flying mounts now like do like veers and turns and shit.
It really threw me off the first time I did it. I was like, why is my bird moving so much? Is it okay? Is it hurt?
Right?
Actually, wait, I could probably cloudfish from here.
Are you just right? I'd say I forget if that's like just a trade or not. I forget if you had to do that for a job quest.
I mean, I did the cloud fishing tutorial.
Oh, then never fucking mind. You probably can.
You get that at like 40. You do it in
oh my God, dude.
in the Corthus Highlands.
I've totally forgot. You get it at 40. I just, you're in, the sea of clouds. I just kind of assumed. Brain stopped working and said, "Oh, you're in the sea of clouds. That means that you get cloud fishing in Heavensward. Haha."
Well, sky fishing, not cloud fishing, but it looks like I can't use it here.
That the sky fishing trait is probably why.
Why?
Do you have it unlocked?
I have hoverworms, which are used for sky fishing, so I must have done sky fishing. Is sky fishing and cloud fishing different?
Yes.
Okay, so I have sky fishing, I don't have cloud fishing.
Okay. Okay, I understand now.
This doesn't at all. It's showing all stuff to the north of here. Oh. There's a lot more to this map that I just haven't seen.
Oh yeah. Spoiler. I guess minor spoiler alert. You will be coming back here much later.
Okzundu.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's like the main place of the whatever they were called, primals here, or
Vanu. Yeah.
yeah, the Vanu, the beast tribe here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked like all of the fishing places up here were way farther north, and I don't know if any of them are actually sky fishing.
Ah.
Right, Dark Knight started at 30.
Yeah.
I forgot my awesome sword. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it's such a cool sword.
The Great Sword?
Yeah. What's this sword called? This is a really good sword. Oh yeah, it's the long stop sword. It's so cool for no reason for being such an easy sword to get.
Right? For just being a dungeon sword. It's like, wait, this is a cool fucking sword. What the hell? I do it on my color gems.
Why did I walk under the ship again? I don't need to do that. I can just go home.
Because it's, I guess, less expensive, question mark?
It's not. You can't even, like, transport from the ship. You just teleport. There's no, like, button to go back to the place from the ship. The ship is just there as, like, an explanation for how you got there.
That tracks.
Okay, where do I go? Pillars. What's that called? Astrologium?
Yes.
Okay. It's the Athenium Astrologicum.
My thought process is, it's French. Fuck it.
I don't think that's French.
It's probably French. Or French adjacent.
Athenium Astrologicum? I'm pretty sure that's just Latin. Athenium Astrologicum. That sounds Latin. Hi, harsh font. Yes, I came in behind you. I confess, I've always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of blood pumping in your veins from excitement, and the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or perhaps the simple joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Aymeric of all that has occurred. Manolane should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? I do like the fade out as they walk away.
Nice little fade out.
I actually really like the music here. I don't think I've listened to it too closely before.
The nighttime theme of
it's a
Shard.
Oh, what is this instrument? It's like a harpsichord or something.
Yeah, the harpsichord is so good. Oh no, it's the daytime theme for the place with the market.
Now it's a... Oh, what is that? That's a... xylophone.
Mm.
It's like a wooden xylophone.
Marimba?
Marimba's a different... no, marimba has, like, that, like, different, like, echoier sound.
Mm.
I'm pretty... It's like a... It's either a wooden xylophone or, like, a... No, it's not a glockenspiel. That's, like, specifically really, like, high-pitched and metallic. I'm pretty sure it's just a wooden xylophone.
Would not be surprised.
Or actually... It's hard to tell because it's quiet. It could actually be a really low-tone string instrument. I can't tell. I don't have a good enough music here. No, that's definitely a xylophone. That's not a string instrument. I'm an idiot. Welcome, Mr. Games. Should I show inside the manor? Yeah, I really wish I could just interact with the door.
It would be nice.
Hey, Felix. It's not a marimba. We've established that it's definitely not a marimba. Last is an idiot.
Indeed, but what's new?
Oh, hello, face. Oh, it's you, Lucia. Gods, you have to strike me so hard. Did you get punched?
You know.
Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Cap Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? And he's gone. We both just shrug. Emmanuel, you're the best. Okay, I have a question. Who's giving me this materia now? Everybody left.
Don't worry about it.
I'll take skill speed. Sure, skill speed. How much does 4 skill speed affect me right now?
I actually don't know. I don't think it's by a whole lot.
It is some amount, which counts for something. Hello, steward. Oh, a black chocobo whistle. An aether compass? What's an aether
Indeed.
compass?
Well, you know how you can't fly in the Heavensward areas?
Does this let me fly?
This lets you find the things that let you fly in the Heavensward areas.
Oh, right, because you fly, like, using aether currents, don't you? Technically.
Mm-hmm.
So this lets you find them and unlock them. Okay, that makes sense. You have something to say. Ah, Mistress GameC. My lord the Count much desired to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artorial and Lord Manolane. Would you remain here for a moment? I like how I'm still in the Novice Network.
Right?
When do you stop being in the Novice Network?
When you decide to
voice
leave.
acting.
I cannot thank you enough for saving young Manolane's life. Aye, he told me everything.
What was the boss that we fought? Was in that area?
In which area?
The place we were just with Manolane.
Bismarck?
What's Bismarck?
The Primal?
Yeah. We fought him, right?
No.
We just saw him.
Yeah, we just saw him and ran away.
Okay, because I was really confused because you mentioned that we saw a Primal, and usually when we see a Primal, we fight a Primal, but I didn't remember the boss fight. So I was like, maybe I just forgot about it because it's been a little bit, but, like...
Nah. We in fact did not fight Bismarck.
Okay, well, that's... I have a question. Why didn't we?
Because you weren't prepared to fight him, and you had a bunch of people that didn't have the echo, and don't worry about it.
I need to point out something. It is literally, roundly, our job to kill a Primal when we see it.
Yes.
We're just gonna forget about it for 7 levels?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
We have more pressing things to worry
No,
about.
we don't! It is literally our job to kill a Primal if we know it exists. That is the thing we do. What are you talking about? Like, I know that the Dragon War is going on and everything, but that's not the thing we do.
It is now. Don't worry about it. We don't worry about it.
God damn it. Okay.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durand
Zamail?
praising
Okay.
your conduct.
That's
And
how you
that of
say
House
it?
Forton.
Yeah, Zamail.
You've won as
That makes
much
sense.
honor, my friend.
It does make sense.
I just thought it was Zemael, but Zamail makes sense.
I thought it was Zamail.
Alright, House Forton is really proud of us.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Oh, it was because I talked to the Dark Knight, wasn't it? Oh, damn. Oh, no.
Yeah, come on.
What?
It's because I started a fight with the city guard.
Yep. Come on.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries.
Also, what happened to doing doing Heavensward as a Dragoon?
Elements.
I said I would do it primarily as a Dragoon, but still switch. I cannot stay as one class for too long, you know this.
My lord.
I do.
Sir, I didn't hear how that's pronounced. Sir Brunau?
Something like that.
Grino is
Grino.
a brute.
It's
I
French.
just spoke over it. Fuck, why'd you start with it?
Alas, he is also
I think he
son
said
of House
Grino.
Zamail. quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
I didn't get what he said when he said that they went into a tavern and they made a number of inquiries, and then he just stopped talking. What are the inquiries?
Questions. You know, they had to ask certain questions.
Okay. I feel like it would be important to know the specifics of that.
Well,
You mean
you
only
will
play
learn
heroes?
those specifics very soon.
Felix, I have White Mage at 51, Scholar at 50, although I still need to do the level 50 quest for it. And are those my only 2 healers right now?
Yes, those are the.
I know.
Well, no, you can get strong.
I also have Summoner at 50.
Summoner's not a healer.
Summoner's a healer. I have Physic.
Yeah, and you're gonna take it off your bar the second you're fucking done with it.
I'm never going to be done with it. I'm going to keep it on my bar forever because sometimes you don't heal good, and I need to save the tank.
Go fuck yourself.
Listen, Okay, listen to me. I literally had to do it during leveling today.
Go fuck yourself.
Listen, I literally had to do it today. You can't tell me that Physic is bad.
It's bad past this level. We are at the point where if you are hitting Physic, you are doing it wrong.
I guess to be fair, we were in Karn.
We were in fucking Karn, and I was playing Sage, and that means I was missing half of my fucking kit, if not more. Go fuck yourself.
You know what I think they should do for Summoner?
What?
I think that at level 100, they should just give Physic an upgrade so it's 450 instead of 400. Just specifically to make you mad.
They do something different at the 100 though. That is based you do get an off global healing ability. Every 2 minutes, you get an off global healing ability. I'm not making that up. I'm genuinely not making that up.
Summoner's a healer! Yes! I told you!
No, it is not.
Restores own HP and the HP of all nearby party members. That is so good.
At 500 potency.
Yeah, that's better than Physic.
You heal 10,000 HP when you use it.
Yeah, that's better than Physic. Physic's 400 potency, and this is an AoE heal.
Lucia, as a Dark Knight, that is an 18th of my health.
Yeah. It's better than nothing, especially when the healer isn't pulling their weight. Oh, hey, there's Tri-Disaster.
I'm going to throw you out a fucking window.
Is Tri-Disaster just a by itself off global cooldown AoE?
I need to see it on my side.
It just deals unaspected damage with a potency of 120 to target and all enemies nearby.
Oh, no.
It doesn't have any
Outburst,
other things.
Outburst upgrades into Tri-Disaster.
Why doesn't it say that? Wait.
Because I have my display mode set differently than yours.
Oh, okay.
You have it where it's just by level. I have it by how you get them, it just fuses your upgrades together, for lack of a better way to put it.
God,
Like
Sunflare and Umbral Flare.
Yep.
Oh, I want to get to level 100. But anyways, Summoner is a stealth healer, and you can't convince me otherwise. You will literally never convince me otherwise.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll just have to convince you that Pictomancer is a stealth healer too.
Does Pictomancer have a healing ability?
It actually does. It's
Okay.
fucking stupid.
Okay, perfect. I'll use it. Restore. What's refulgent? Refulgent Lux.
Fulgent Lux?
Yeah. Because when under you can only use Lux Solaris when you're under the effects of Refulgent Lux.
When you have your level 100 summoned.
Oh,
you can
that's
do
is that
ability.
Solar Bahamut?
Yeah, that's Solar Bahamut.
So Bahamut is a healer.
Specifically the upgrade to Bahamut we get. And it understands healing in the best way possible. Kill them first.
If you really think about it, healing is a dot.
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Everything is a dot. Every single thing in the game is a dot.
I feel like we've had this conversation before, and yes.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are still those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your success, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House. How did we pronounce this a second ago? Zamil?
Zamil, yeah.
Because Zamil is how I thought it was pronounced, but I think he said Zamil. I need to hear him say it again, goddammit. I'll just say Zamil. House Zamil is manipulating Surgrana. I am so happy that we got out of ARR with all of the nonsense fantasy speech, and now we just went to France, and it's somehow a little bit worse.
It's somehow fucking worse.
He is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I'm quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You do well to speak with Sir Amaric at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Okay, sure thing. I still can't believe I said it's not a marimba, and then 2 seconds later, Felix is just like, "Is it a marimba?" As we're gonna start using the guillotine by the dozens. I just said guillotine. That's how much this has broken me.
I feel you though.
Isn't there a guillotine ability for Blue Mage or something?
Reaper. Reapers have. Let's see. Is it? Yeah, your gauge spender AoE attack is called guillotine.
Does that have a percentage, just like kill below percent or whatever?
No, because 14 is not built around executes. There was one in the game at one point, but since
was there
14,
Rogue that had it?
Okay, there were two then. There was Assassinate, and then Samurai had one.
I remember that Assassinate in WoW was the thing that like broke the game.
I am not surprised to hear that in the slightest.
For a long time, or I think it was Assassinate. It was either Assassinate or Eviscerate. It might be Eviscerate. But it was in that video about how it was that Folding Ideas video that I sent you about how it's rude to be bad at Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks about how having the DPS like trackers helped a lot because all rogues were always afraid of hitting Eviscerate, because if they did too much damage, they would draw aggro. And Eviscerate was a really good button to hit, so they would always be afraid to hit it because it was so much damage, it might steal aggro and get them killed.
Right.
So when they got the DPS trackers, suddenly they always knew exactly when they could press it, and they got so much better immediately. It's such an interesting video, and I love rewatching it.
It is fascinating to see,
especially because WoW is so much worse of an MMO than this game. WoW is a busted MMO. mainly because they have to like balance themselves around the fact that everybody is using like bots and trackers and like scripts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because they allowed it so early on that any effort that they make to like make people not use them anymore is immediately pushed back upon by every single important member of the community.
Mm-hmm.
So then they have to just keep making stuff harder to make up for the fact that everybody is finding all these ways to make it too easy, but then they just find other ways to make it even easier, so they have to keep making it harder.
And it's just like, well, shit.
It's really funny.
They find themselves in a catch-22 of, well, shit, now what do we do?
It has been too long, Lucia. Whether this visit came under happier circumstances, you are come to plead for Master Alfino and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Oh yeah, Felix, it is wild. I will send you a link to that video later. It is it's a kind of long video. I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes, but it's a very good video to watch if you like MMOs at all. Word of the detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more, I know not which is the more ludicrous. These charges or that flying feathered whale. If you like Final Fantasy XIV, then you will like this video because it shows you how good you have it compared to the other most popular MMO. That Sir Granau's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard.
It's a title draw.
Is the what?
It's a title draw. The Heavensward.
Heavensward.
Yeah, it's a title draw. I'm not funny. You don't have to pretend I'm funny.
I think when it's split, it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
Because, like, Heavensward is, like, going towards the heaven.
Yep.
Because, see, Dragoons, they jump really high.
Yes.
I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable. I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there not we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. The music kicking in. But of course! A trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition. The victor's claim is judged true of the petitioner's standing. Or judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instant, Master Alfino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Granau and a second of his choosing, another knight of Heavensward, most like. 2 of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. To be fair, that would be a 2 against 2.
It would be a 2 against 2, but the Heavensward are kind of the best of the best in Ishgard.
Okay, I know how I'm going to solve this. I'm going to tell them that I will champion Tataru and Alfino, and they can't say no because it will dishonor them to say no against a 1 versus 2.
See, that's not a bad idea. However, Alfino will not stand for it, I don't think.
Hey, to be fair, he's still a thaumaturge, isn't he? Or no, an alchemist.
He is in fact a scholar.
He's a scholar now? Sweet.
He's a scholar now.
I mean, he was a white mage, then he could just wipe the floor with him.
Or I guess by sheer technicality, he's a special scholar because he's not actually a scholar.
He knows some black mage spells, doesn't he?
Hold on.
I'm trying to remember. We've only fought with him like once or twice.
He actually knows like the Arcanist and therefore the scholar spell attacks, but he functions as effectively like his own unique scholar class.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that'll apply to everybody that you meet.
Yeah, because I know that Ishtola was a conjurer for forever, but she still she still casted black magic constantly.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like she's a black mage now.
Yeah, she's a black mage later on in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now I think she's dead, don't I?
Oh yeah, she's dead. What do you mean? She's not a black mage now. She's a black mage in the afterlife.
I've seen Shadowbringer's promotional material.
Shh. She's a black mage in the afterlife. Ooh.
Master Alfino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Taru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Oh, perfect. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in that capacity, as I'm sure is Lord Harshfont. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap the realm at large. Then it's settled. I'll visit Master Alfino at once and inform him of our intentions. Lucia, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. What? Okay, so since he's a weird scholar, what class would actually mesh best with Alfino?
I think the only job that you can play going into that instance, because I believe this is level 51.
That one?
Well, stream is a little behind.
I clicked White Mage.
Oh, is White Mage 51?
Yes.
I didn't realize it was 51. Shit. I mean, you could.
Red Mage is also 51.
Oh, shit.
Dragoon is 50. Dragoon, White Mage, and Red Mage are the three that I have above 50.
I totally forgot about those.
And they've bamboozled me.
Take your pick.
Aha, I figured it out. Since Alice is a Red Mage, he's used to fighting with them. So shh.
Yeah. She's a red mage.
She is.
Yeah.
She very specifically is.
Yeah, she's a red mage. Yeah, that definitely wasn't added in Stormblood. She's definitely not a paladin knockoff at this point. No.
That's really funny, actually. I didn't know that, actually. Red Mage was only added in Stormblood?
Red Mage and Samurai were the Stormblood jobs. Alice is just like a special paladin.
Wasn't Dancer added in Stormblood too?
Dancer was Shadowbringers. Dancer and Gunbreaker were Shadowbringers. Reaper and Sage were Endwalker. Viper and Pictomancer are Dawntrail.
Why did I think?
And then
why was I so assured that Dancer was Stormblood?
I have no idea.
I could have swore that the Dancer class was in the Stormblood cinematic.
Nope.
Huh. Weird. Well, I don't have any tanks, so you know what? I'm gonna go up against them as a Dragoon and show them that I am the Azure Dragoon, and they have to respect me even more than the Heavensward.
I think there is special dialogue if you do this as a Dragoon.
Good, perfect.
Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there is.
Wait, what's that? Tribunal, okay. My big dumb spear.
Your fucking block of a spear.
Ow!
Bless you.
I'm dying. I wonder if I can be... I'm getting sick of this fucking thing. This big block on my back. Dragoon actually doesn't have a thing on it, so I can actually just be thingy it. Yep. Glamour Dispeller. Oh wait, I have to click on the item, don't I? Can't I? Wait, how do I dispel Glamour?
Cast Glamour. Remove. Do you have any Glamour Dispellers?
Yeah, I do. I have 89 of them. I bought a lot of them, so I didn't have to worry about it. I am almost out of Glamour Prisms, though. I have a fork.
What rank are you in your Grand Company? Headers, Flames, or Maelstrom. You can check your
not Free Company, Grand Company.
Yeah, Grand Company.
I thought you said Free Company. I was confused. I was like, why does that matter? No. Second Serpent Lieutenant.
You might be able to. Oh, yeah. Actually, you might be able to just use your seals to buy. What is it?
The serpent.
The glamour
Spear?
prisms.
Oh, glamour prisms. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
I usually just buy them off the market because they're not that expensive.
they're really not, but at the same time, it's nice to just not have to spend money on them.
Hello, bards. Oh right, battle litany. I have that now.
Yeah,
Alfino's gonna like that.
yes, you will, because increased direct hit rate is very, very good.
Wyvern Spear is pretty fancy. Where did I get that?
What level is it? Oh, well, you got that from just doing the Dusk Vigil.
Stone Vigil?
Stone Vigil. Right. Dusk Vigil is the first dungeon you fucking do, and
Okay, I'll do this one. It matches my other stuff kind of too. Yay! I look nice and fancy. Okay. Time to go back to place. Wait, I'm a fool. Wait. Wait.
Yeah, I know that there's a couple
Wait, where am I? Where's that?
special lines, and
Foundation.
just throughout.
God, that sound is discordant. Spare me.
What sound?
The bard playing his fucking song.
Oh, you can turn their like the performance volume off.
That's rude.
I don't fucking care.
I much prefer to get angry about it and yell at them. Get better at
Local
playing
woman.
songs. Download a script.
Local woman yells at Cloud. More news at 11.
Alright, well. Listen carefully, Lucy. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate the request for trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. I cannot wait to see, I cannot wait to see Sir Grano's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready?
Arshafon's so good. I forgot about that.
I really hope that you actually get, like, a buff in the middle of the fight for like, Harshfont cheering you on.
I don't think you do, but you should. That's so good. I completely forgot about that line.
By the way, just so you know, I don't remember how to play Dragoon.
It'll be fine. It'll come to you real quick.
Oh, right. Dragoon's like the simplest class I have. I don't have to remember ninjutsu for it.
Nope.
Sir Grino, for the benefit
Grino,
of all here
yes.
present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these two foreigners consorting with heretics.
Raises my hand. What? Why'd you allow heretics in the city? Right?
Shut up, heretic.
But okay, but wait, listen, here's the thing. They were just, like, in, like, the basement of a tavern in the city. I feel like talking to them isn't a problem, because you should reasonably expect that no heretics are in the fucking city of Ishgard. Right?
Shut up, heretic.
Right? No,
You're right,
no.
but
you shut up. I feel like if you see somebody talking to a heretic in Ishgard, you knew that they were a heretic. Why did you allow them in Ishgard? Grino, please. I need to know this.
Yeah, Grino's answer. Shut up, heretic.
Okay, fucking, I'll stab you, sure. This is me with Grino is like Tristan with the fucking St. Cornox fine people. It's like, okay, I guess I'll stab you. I gave you a second to negotiate.
I gave you a chance. Time to die.
Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Gruno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I forgot his new voice. I forgot that it actually fits good.
Right? Look, Sam Riegel is a good voice actor, but also everybody in A Realm Reborn was collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, also he doesn't sound as young as he should.
But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
No, take this dagger, you're a rogue now.
Go, do a crime.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
I shall! I was listening through the door. I want it to be as dramatic as possible.
Why did my brain hear traumatic as possible?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the accuracy
I mean, to be fair, for Grino, it is pretty traumatic.
Let us put
I
an end to
agree.
this mummer's farce.
It's really fucking funny in my head to be saying, I want it to be as traumatic as possible.
I mean, to be fair, if anybody is going to challenge, the authority of, the claim of someone from the Heavensward, the Azure Dragoon isn't a bad option.
I agree. The job that is the one of the people that has been recognized by the Eye of Nidhogg to be, you know.
Yeah. You're recognized by a dragon? Heretic.
And cast down the wicked.
Well, no. This one's different because it's just a dragon's eye. It's not a dragon. Come on.
Midgard Stormer, protect me.
Did she just say Midgard Sower?
Midgard Stormer, let me pet you. I'm scared.
She just said
Oh,
Midgard
wait, right. I
Sower.
don't have Spine Shatter anymore. God damn it. Okay, I'll use this one then. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, I want to do this one. I can do that. And then that one. And then True North, that one. Nope, not that. Battle Litany. Haha.
I have my pride.
Alfino's getting fucked up.
Well, you know, he is fighting a warrior.
Oh, Winged Glide. That's my new thing.
Yeah. Also, you should use Life Surge for full thrust, and you should have Lance Charge up when you've got Battle Litany up.
You just confused me so badly. What are those words you just said?
You should use the Blood Splatter looking ability every time it's up, and you should use the Lance with the blood in the background to, hey, you should go save Alfino.
How?
Well, you see there are chains around him, and you can kill the chains.
I just got him hit. I'm pressing so many wrong buttons. They are Doomspike. I'll just spam Doomspike. That's fine. Arms reach, haha. Or arm's length.
Close enough. Oh, you've also got Second Wind and Bloodbath. That's your healing.
Oh, I was confusing Bloodbath and the Blood Splatter Lance Charge. That's Oh, Lance Charge is literally just a damage buff.
Yep.
That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, why am I doing? Because I thought you were talking about Bloodbath. I was like, why would I do that right now?
You know, Lance Charge is your primary, just every minute buff that you use to just have all your hits hit harder.
I think I have been confusing Lance Charge and Bloodbath literally since, we fought the Ultimate Weapon.
Whoops.
Ignore the fact that means that I thought I had two of them. I just didn't think about it. I just saw that one and was like, oh, okay, that's the one that heals me when I that healed me when I hurt things. And then I would look at the other one and was like, oh yeah, that's the one that healed me when I hurt things. And I didn't notice that mistake in my mind of saying that twice.
Whoops.
We won! The Fury has spoken! Alfino Levelor! Tataru Taru! You are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought in her divine hand. Petitioners accursed go forth in peace.
Bitch, I know exactly what Halone would want, and it ain't this. Stop being an asshole.
Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks as always.
I look back at the stream and I see you just instantly put your weapon away, and my thought process was, wait a minute, that's not the sheath animation anymore.
I love learning things. Alright, Piercing Talon. I love learning things in the middle of things. Battle Litany's crit rate of self and nearby allies. Winged Glide is the replacement for Spine Shatter, which sucks because it doesn't do damage. Why did they replace that again? The Spine Shatter dive animation was too long?
That and also at endgame content, Dragoon was just really busy with how many different things you had to weave into it.
So they just gave you a different thing that's worse, even though it does the same thing.
Don't worry, Dark Knight and Gunbreaker got the same treatment.
Okay. Fair enough. Lance Charge is just the base damage buff. Life Surge is one hit is really strong, and you absorb...
Yeah,
Oh, that also heals you a little bit. That might be why this was confusing me with the healing thing, because I was processing that there were two things that healed me, but I forgot that Life Surge was one of them. I thought that Life Surge was just buff one hit.
Yeah. You always should use Life Surge with Full Thrust. The blue. The pure blue with the sphere pointing down. Icon.
Or Doomspike.
Or Doomspike if you're AoE, yeah.
If I hit, like, a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just, you want to use it with your strongest attack that's a GCD.
Yeah.
Because, it only affects GCDs.
I use it on Lake Sweep.
Not a GCD.
I use it on Piercing Talon.
Just fuck it.
I killed Midgard Stormer with the Life Surge Piercing Talon. Speaking of which, I miss my pet. Where is it? Minions. Come to me, Midgard Stormer. Yes, hello. There's a good boy. There's sometimes special dialogue when you're a healer? Really?
Yeah. The one I can think of immediately is one that'll happen near the start of Stormblood. That's the main one that comes to mind for me anyway.
By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bond of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine appreciation. Pray receive this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. All my other stuff already flies, though.
Yeah, but not in, this is also, I guess, your reminder that, before they reworked the Realm Reborn areas to allow for flying...
Yeah, only certain things would fly.
Well, you could not fly in the Realm Reborn areas.
At
a certain point.
Interesting. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Lucia? Will you take her for your stead? Yeah, sure. Can I put all the normal bardings on the Black Chocobo?
No.
I want to put the Black Mage barding on the Black Chocobo.
I know.
God damn it. Lord Hushfont, Chocobos are prohibited In the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of the Lone Inquisitor Doctrine, your steed must remain outside.
Look, he's just excited, man.
Get your weird horse out of here. The fact that that thing can fly is so broken. Why can't you dress the Black Chocobo?
Because it's technically not your companion.
God,
Your
I
Chocobo-
haven't leveled up my Chocobo in like a year.
Nope.
You have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. Last week, you have to tune yourself to all the local aether currents. Or if you tune some aether currents, you'll need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. During this endeavor, you have opened to aether compass, which provide you with the bearing and the distance nearest aether on use. Aether compass can be found in the collections duty section of the main menu. Review your progress, select travel from the main menu, followed by aether currents. Okay. Ah, collection.
Yep.
Hi, Midgard Stormer. Hi, buddy. Pet, pet, pet.
Cease treating me in such a manner.
Oh, this one has a thingy. What harsh fun thing you do with a well-deserved rest? I don't like how it says I need a rest with a like pictured quest.
Smile.
Black Chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. This shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Top Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Are you at least proud of me that I remembered to use True North before I used Chaos Quest?
I am. I'm very proud of you for that.
Because I definitely was forgetting that the entire time. It's really funny, because my spear now literally just looks like a mini. It literally just looks like the mini Midgard Stormer pierced, and then Midgard Stormer's just sitting on my shoulder next to it.
Yeah.
It's literally just it just looks like Midgard Stormer's model. It just like has a slightly pointier nose.
It kind of does, and I'm all for it.
It's like how like normal Midgard Stormer has this tiny mode. The one that my spear is stuck through is like the mini mode of the Stone Vigil Dragon.
Appropriate comparison.
That's literally what it is, I think.
I think so too.
I think it's literally the design philosophy behind it.
I would not be surprised.
I have a question. Why is there a dragon all the way down in the fucking Longstop? How does dragon get that far away? How does dragon get that far away from Dravania?
I don't remember.
That seems like a really weird, just like thing.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a reason. I couldn't tell you the reason, but I'm sure there's a reason.
Wait, do I have a dragon mount?
That isn't Midgard Summer?
Mount.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I heard minion.
I have Rias.
What is?
I have
what is
Arion.
Fry?
It's the Fall Guys right now.
Right.
I have Arion, which is
the
kind of a horse dragon.
It's like a horse. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a horse dragon.
I mean, it's a Pegasus, but you know.
Shh. What are Pegasi if not horse dragons?
Technically, Behemoth is not a dragon, but is kind of technically, Behemoth is an elder dragon.
I was just about to say, technically, because we don't know the connection to its connection to the Tree of Life.
Yeah,
ignore that it doesn't really have one in the Monster Hunter world.
Well, that's why. That still counts.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it to be an elder dragon, it has to meet 2 of 3 requirements. It has to be the 3 requirements that it has to meet. 2 of them are: it has to be incredibly overwhelmingly powerful,
which are
most elder dragons, even like the weaker ones like Kirin, kind of still count for that.
I almost said a Telka, and then I'm like, no, a Telka is not an elder dragon. It's a Neopteran.
Oh, yeah. We don't know its connection to the rest of the like ecosystem, but like the Tree of Life, we don't know like its common ancestor with anything else.
Mm.
And we don't know how it does what it does.
Right. So, you know, that's why Kieran is one, because it's like, what the hell is this horse? What the hell is this horse thing?
Yeah, we don't know how it's connected to the Tree of Life because it's the only one that looks like a horse. It's very, very different from any other Elder Dragon. And we know that it uses its horn to summon lightning, but we don't know how that works. Like, we don't know the mechanics behind how it does what it does. Like, for instance, like Rathalos, we know how it does what it does. It flies with wings, and it breathes fire with a fire sac.
Right.
And we also know how it's connected to the Tree of Life because it's a very standard flying wyvern.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that using that like 2 out of 3 logic accounts for every single Elder Dragon that's called an Elder Dragon.
I believe it.
And Atal-Ka doesn't count because we know how it's connected, and it is very powerful. But we also know exactly how it does what it does because it controls scrap with strings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Kieran is an Elder Dragon. Technically speaking, it's kind of not really a dragon. Like, the title of Elder Dragon can count for any type of creature. Like, if Kieran was just a normal horse, it would still be called an Elder Dragon if everything else about it was the same.
Just because it's like, what the fuck is a horse?
But it is also a scaled... It is a scaled horse, so it is like, reptilian. Which is still terrifying to me. I don't like the idea of a horse with scales. Hello, nice smiles on us yet again, Mr. LucaGameC, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. Listen, I had no idea what I was doing in there. I was relearning this class, buddy. Your strongest warriors suck. I see where you're losing the war. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of that... You okay there?
You guys suck. Holy shit, I was relearning how to be a Dragoon, and they fucking died. They fucking got their asses kicked. What the hell are you people doing?
I haven't picked up a lance in a couple months, and I beat those guys into the ground. Like, damn.
That really tickled me.
Besting 2 of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
It's not. Everybody wants me dead.
You know.
Especially because Midgardstorm is sitting on my shoulder now.
Shh, nobody knows about that. Shh.
My lord! You just received a message from the vault. His Eminence the Archbishop has requested the presence of Mistress LucaGameC. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor.
The Pope would like to see you now.
A personal summons is indeed a great honor. Given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Well, Mistress LucaGameC, we shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. Just kind of having my finger ready on the piercing talon button. Just in case anybody makes any moves.
If anybody makes any sudden moves, I'm killing everybody in this room and then walking out of here.
I'm killing specifically the Archbishop and walking out of here. I'm really sad that Spine Shatter Dive is gone. I love Spine Shatter Dive.
It was neat. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty neat.
It also just had a cool name.
Oh, Spine Shatter Dive is such a better name than we and Clyde. I think it really is just a case. Well, I mean, I'll also be real. You've heard me bitch about this before.
Ah, you have a dumb hat.
But I know, right? Fucking Catholics and their stupid hats.
Is that what they are, Catholic?
They're basically Catholic. They're basically French Catholics.
Did you know that Jesus was a dragon man?
No. Jesus was somebody that fought and killed dragons. Come on.
Did you know that Jesus was the first Azure Dragoon? What were you saying?
Oh, you've heard me rant about before how the average.
Paladin?
I was gonna say that the average fucking player of 14 is garbage at the video game, and they have to make everything easier so that way the people who don't want to learn how to play the game can play the game.
Yeah.
You've heard me rant about that before.
I've ranted at you before about people who are, well, not ranted because I understand it, but also just like been annoyed that like people switch to this game from WoW and they play tank the same way that you play tank in WoW and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It works, but it's so slow.
They are two fundamentally different styles of tanking, because in 14, tanking is effortless. Put your stance on, hit your AoE buttons, rotate your cooldowns.
And pull a big group.
Go. Pull a big group.
In WoW,
there you go.
In WoW, you walk up to a thing and you stay there hitting it until it's dead. And then you do that for the next thing. At least most of the time.
Yeah, it's such a different tank skill set that you need to go between 14 and WoW that it's like, it's not even really comparable, if I'm gonna be honest.
It's comparable in that you play the same role. Did you do good avoiding WoW? Felix, I would say WoW is fun to play. I never did any raid stuff. It's a very good game to just waste time on and just like go around doing quests and doing crafting and just doing quests twice. Just like wandering around and doing stuff. It's a very good way to waste a lot of time. I'm not too super into like dungeons and like raiding in that, because I just kind of never liked playing with people in that game, and also I didn't get that far in the game. I don't even think I really got to like expansions or stuff. I was still playing like base WoW when I was like playing, but it's fine to play. It's just I don't think it's as good as 14 in any given way.
That is fair.
Actually, it's better at mindlessly exploring and just like not having to worry about it too much. I think that it might do a little bit better, because 14 is a little bit more involved even in kind of like mindless exploring. So that's just like a preference thing. Like, I see why people would prefer WoW over 14, but I genuinely just think that 14 is the better game.
It also helps that, as much as I bitch and moan about it sometimes, it does have a low floor to entry, which is always good.
I think that the main reason why 14 is better, and I think basically objectively better, which I usually hate saying, is that WoW had a lot of problems starting out that just kept redoubling on top of it. Like I talked about with like the scripting and bots and stuff like that. That's like all talked about in that video. It had a lot of problems really early on that just kept doubling down on themselves. And WoW just kind of got stuck in that pattern. The thing is, 14 very much could have, because the original release of the game was a garbage fire.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yes. The original release of 14 was one of the worst games ever made. But what they did was they had the courage to literally scrap it and start over. And I think that simple action of just before it got too ingrained in them of what the game was, they decided, listen, this isn't working. We need to make it better.
Well, they got they brought on an entirely new head of production.
Yeah, exactly.
To direct the game, and they were like, fix our game. And he eventually added, a bunch of stuff to 1.0, and it was playable before he was like, okay, guys.
Yeah.
We need to blow this shit up.
Yeah, like...
And I'd say we do this in the most spectacular way possible.
Like, ironically, 14 is a better game because it was so much worse than WoW at the beginning, they were able to learn a lot more and just start over from a clean slate, whereas WoW had problems, but it was okay enough that they didn't feel the need to fix them, and then they just spiraled out of control until it was too late to fix them.
I will say, when we get to something in post-Stormblood, or not post-Stormblood, post-Heavensward, I will say that there is something here that very nearly killed the game.
Oh, really?
There is. I will not say what yet, because I want to get there first and get through Heavensward or story, because it'll become available after Heavensward. But there is something in Heavensward that very nearly killed 14.
I am very curious about that, because as far as I've ever heard, once they released ARR, basically everything after that, like, besides, like, you know, like, changing classes and people being, like, mad about, like, more normal stuff, as far as I knew, the game always did basically good after ARR.
You know that for Heavensward and the Coils of Bahamut were kind of a troubling time for a lot of things in 14. And again, we'll get to that when we get to that.
Well, Coils are really annoying in a standard MMO kind of annoying way. Just like, it's a consequence of the fact that it's an MMO, and like it was trying to be very difficult when it was like, I don't know how to word it. It was like an MMO's like baby MMO's first try at being too difficult, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Tell you what, we'll talk more about the Coils after we get through a little more of the story here.
Gotcha.
Because you're coming up to something that is going to demand a bit of your attention.
Oh no! I dropped my fidget toy.
Whoops. But to make a long story short, there is stuff in 14 that on content very nearly killed the game.
Gotcha. And for the other one, for Heavensward, that surprises me, because I have only ever heard great things about Heavensward.
You have heard great things about Heavensward's story, I imagine.
I have only ever heard great things about Heavensward in general.
Okay.
Which is why it surprises me. I've only ever heard people say good things about Heavensward. I've always heard people say that Heavensward, like ARR saved the game, and then Heavensward made it great. That's what I've always heard.
Heavensward made it great in that it was their, like, hey, we've proven that we can actually, like, make a game worth playing, kind of thing.
Interesting.
However, or like it was the proof that, like, yeah, we can make a good game and we can do a good thing with this. When it comes to the raid tiers and whatnot, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. And I'll have more to say about that then.
Maybe it's because I think the first time I played this game and like tried to go through it and I didn't get very far, I think at that point is when Stormblood was out.
Yeah. I
think then I only heard good things about Heavensward because at that point people weren't having to deal with the raid tier of Heavensward anymore.
That sounds about right. I'm gonna be.
That's
really
probably exactly why. And then when I came back to it this time was when Shadowbringers was out. So then people had far forgotten all that stuff, and they just remember the good parts of Heavensward. That would make a lot of sense. That would make like a lot of sense for how that worked out. Anyways, I've been staring at this priest for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, the Catholic priest has been looking at you like, are you okay?
God, he's so tall. We are on a tour city Mistress Game. See, this way, please.
He is a giraffe. I mean an Ellison. I mean a giraffe.
Do not doubt the unbridled power of a giraffe. Is that the quote? I think that's the quote.
Probably.
It's a One Piece thing.
I would not. I would definitely not know that then.
Oh, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Oh no, I need to remember his name. He's the best character, because he ate the giraffe fruit. Or well, he ate the ox fruit model giraffe.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
Anyway.
Sorry, one second. Warrior of Kaku is his name.
Okay.
He's the best because he turns into a giraffe. And okay, I'm gonna pause for one more second because I need to explain how much I love Kaku.
Oh God.
Okay,
what have I done?
No. Listen. The thing about Devil's Fruits is that unless you have like the big catalog that lists all of them and what they look like, you have no clue what the powers do until you eat them and you get them. Kaku was given one of the Devil Fruits, and he didn't know what it was. He was given to it by he was given a Devil Fruit by the world government, and was just like, "Hey, we need you to be a little bit stronger. Eat this, and we'll see what happens." He ate it, and it was the ox fruit model giraffe, which means that he can turn into a giraffe. And the thing is, everybody made fun of him because it's a giraffe. And the thing is that he got really, really defensive about giraffes because of it. he got so defensive. He's like, no, giraffes are cool. Giraffes are awesome. Like, don't doubt the unbridled power of giraffes. And it's really, really funny because I like to believe that he has essentially gaslit himself into liking giraffes just because he was forced to be a giraffe.
I'd believe it.
It's really, really funny, and I love Kaku so much. Anyways, hey, Emmerich. I was just talking about giraffes for a second. Don't worry about it.
What does that have to do with our present situation? Don't worry about it.
Anyways, continue. God, this guy's old.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
Apologizing to me? Oh, you're a good pope.
Forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate.
Is he like the highest guy here?
As you can see,
yes, he is the ruler of Ishgard.
Your sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress.
Interesting, because an archbishop is usually second. There's usually like a pope.
Well, he's basically the pope. He just goes by archbishop for reasons you'll see significantly later.
Were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors.
Is it just the angle, or is he like 10 feet tall?
It's the angle. But he's, he's...
Oh wait, this is like a step. Okay, I see. He's a little bit closer than I think he is.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Okay, yeah, he's not like that tall.
It would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous...
He's tall, but he's just Elizon tall.
Elizons are pretty tall.
Severino has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
No, I understand. I am like a Dark Knight. And they are my friends.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born
just say that in front of the Archbishop.
To serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain.
Oh, does that mean I can tell you about Midgardstormer now?
No.
Yeah, by the way, Midgardstormer's watching all of this.
I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
Can I have his stick as a lance?
Fucking that would be incredible.
As you wish.
I can take it from him. He's old.
That will be all for today.
Give me your stick. Why?
Actually, be fair, it would probably be a staff, not a lance. Mm-hmm. I'll take it for White Mage. It would match my outfit. I think, if I remember my White Mage outfit. Yeah, it would match my White Mage outfit. Okay, just on Piercing Talon. just in case. He might try to cast Holy on me.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
A similar looking staff for White Mage. I have a staff that's like... It's not the same shape, but it's the same colors, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't have the gold on it. The gold is really the part that's eye-catching.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
Dun dun dun! The Ascians are here.
Yes.
Of course they are.
Much and more.
Why fucking wouldn't they be? Come on, they're Draculans.
Bleh.
You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet.
I mean, given everything going on with Ishgard, I feel like they would say no roundly just because they entered the they entered the area without being allowed to.
You know, would not be a surprise in that regard.
Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Assuming he's telling the truth right now, Thornton's actually a pretty cool guy, which I didn't expect.
It's kind of surprising, isn't it?
Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light.
You're the Warrior of Light.
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers,
The Warrior of Light who almost, like, roundly uses evil powers. Or, you know, quote-unquote evil powers.
From their grasp and
Don't worry about it.
way for a lasting peace.
Now that Pictomancer's the true foil to to Black Mage, they should make a true foil to White Mage.
They did. It's called Sage.
That's not... No, they both, like, do the same thing.
Yeah. Except Sage does it through technology and not listening to stupid elementals whose whims are just, oh, we don't like these people. Go fucking commit a genocide because we don't like these people.
I mean, like, how, like, it's the... Okay, so, like, Black Mage and Pictomancer are like the duality between destruction and creation. What's the dual form of healing? Genocide is fun, especially in Baldur's Gate 3. You're not wrong.
No. I'm gonna stop myself from saying something really fucking stupid.
What is the opposite of healing?
You know, murder. And that's what's... Sage heals people by murdering other people.
Is that true?
That's what Cardia is. You put Cardia on somebody, you shoot laser beams at other people, and you heal the person that Cardia is on.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that. And then Red Mage is like the balance.
Mm-hmm.
We've made a like, what's it called? A perpendicular, what's it called? Grid.
The alignment chart?
No, that's a 3x3. It's like if you take two lines and put them perpendicular so they form a plus, like we have classes on the end of each branch and then we have Red Mage in the middle. We've done that.
Yeah.
A matrix? That's not a matrix. Is it? I don't think it's a matrix.
I don't think it's a matrix either.
I don't fucking know. I failed statistics, and I don't think it's statistics.
I don't think it's statistics either.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you something stupid. Like, really stupid.
Okay.
Assign all of the classes in 14 to the hero's journey. To, like, the steps of the hero's journey.
Oh, I need to... You do the story.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going while you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you keep going here. I'm gonna I'm gonna look at the steps.
The most surprising part of this is that you didn't just tell me to fuck off.
I confess, I was more than a little.
Well, because this is actually a relatively interesting idea to think about.
Oh no.
What did they want with you?
Anyway. Story.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Unless he's just doing it because he thinks he has to.
The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long. Of that,
I just saw
you may
what
be
you said,
certain.
Felix. Those
But a
tieflings
matter
didn't
of
see those
time.
trolls coming.
Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
Why? All he did was kill a lot of important people in Ishgard. And by that I mean one of them.
If the Flame General dies,
Ishgard? I didn't realize Rauburn was in France.
The Sultana's assassins to account.
I've been in Ishgard for too long.
Lord Orchiffon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
Okay, sure. I've broken enough people out of Ul'dahn jails.
Yep. Let's go save the guy who was voiced by a heavy rock singer.
Wait, main scenario disclosure. Why is that looking at 7?
Great question. I don't know. Okay, so there's that.
Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortant and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rauburn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Zenthiel at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He'll admit you to the bridge. Oh god, I don't want to go back to Limsa. Go by yourself. They talk weird there.
Well, I hate to break it to you. We're going back to the Cockney accents.
Oh, I got that. Alright, I don't have to. Limsa. I'm so glad that this time I played I started in Gridania. They don't talk as bad there.
They really don't.
Limsa's really the worst of the three in terms of having to read out what they're saying.
It's so bad.
The other two aren't as bad. They still say dumb, like, Old English stuff, but Limsa is dumb Old English stuff mixed in with drunken pirate slurring.
And it's just like, why? Why, God? Why? Why are you like this? Why?
Raining. I haven't made like money off of just like selling rain colors in a very long time. Chose the one with the trees. Yeah, that's Gridania. I chose that because I wanted to try Lancer, and it just happened to be Gridania. I would have chosen Arcanist, but Arcanist is the one that I chose the first time I played this game a long, long time ago. And like, I didn't want to just do that again. But honestly, after I've like played a little bit, I do still think that Summoner is my favorite class, which is sad.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I think Pictomancer and maybe Reaper will like overtake it, but God, Summoner's fun. The Admiral's been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her.
Yeah, Summoner now that's it. I enjoy Summoner. I do wish that it got a little more changes in Dawn Trail. Not like a lot, but just like something more than just we get an extra fancier looking summon. And we just keep hitting the same button over and over again.
Let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
I fully approve of everything that's happened with Summoner and Dawn Trail because they got another heal.
Oh yeah, I know that's why you would approve of you stupid fucking...
Summoner is a healer!
I muted myself for a little bit.
just rant into the void. Have fun.
What wasn't heard was me laughing.
And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging,
oh yeah, Summoner's like the best healer in the game.
Demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes.
No, Summoner is not a healer, it is a caster DPS. You will level it alongside Scholar, but don't listen to her.
Oh yeah, if you have Scholar leveled, then you already have Summoner leveled. Scholar is the... White Mage is a caster DPS. See? Felix has the same thoughts about this as me. Summoner's the real healer, and White Mage is the real caster DPS.
My brain hurts.
It's true, though.
My brain hurts.
No, like, you can't... Okay, look, do you see why I say this?
Yes, and it doesn't mean that my brain doesn't hurt.
Okay. As long as you understand.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen.
Hey, Melvib is, like, smart. Hooray.
Yeah, wow, who would have thought the greedy fucking capitalists were evil and greedy? Yes.
The Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that.
I'm realizing you said to do all the 14 jobs, and now I'm like, oh fuck, I have to assign multiple ones to the same thing.
Okay, there's, what, 10 steps?
There's 12.
There's 12 steps. Oh yeah, because it's like a clock.
Yeah.
You can choose the 12 that best fit and then leave out the ones that you don't feel like finding a place for if you want.
I'm probably going to do that, I'm going to be honest.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly...
Is Lolorito the one that got cut in half? Because Teleji is the one that we thought was like yeah, because Teleji is the one that we thought was a better guy, but he turned out to be the evilest.
Ah, could it be?
Or no, wait, no. Wait, fuck.
I forget.
I don't remember Lalafell names.
One of them's dead. One of them's dead, so the one that's alive is applicable to both names.
Yep, there we go.
To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Well, that's a bad lie.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raobarn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
Remember when, like, as we were leading up to, like, the fight scene, I was talking about how, like, oh yeah, Raobarn's definitely gonna be a Viper later on, and then immediately in that fight scene he gets his arm cut off.
Yep, I remember that.
I was like, well, never mind, I guess.
Nah, he'll just do the he'll just take a level. He'll just get Astral Soul Monk, and he'll just spawn an arm that he can use for a spectral sword, or however that archetype works.
The Crystal Braves.
No, not the Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raobarn, we'll have to find him first.
Lolorito's the one
Glad
alive.
to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
I don't know if that one works. I think that one works instead.
There's a lot that could be refusal of the call.
There's a lot, but spoiler alert, I chose White Mage because fuck the elementals.
Okay. I feel like you might be biased in that one.
Yes. I don't like the White Mage age job quest at all. I think it's genuinely terrible, except for the Stormblood one, where it's actually good. We're not dealing with the White Mage mentors, because we're dealing with the Conjurer class people who are actually fun and interesting characters.
It's really funny how you chose refusal of the call for the class that is definitely, like, exactly just accepting the call. Like,
I know, but it's the wider call of doing the right thing and not listening to stupid.
Like, I was referring to it in a way that any of the quote-unquote evil powers could have been refusal of the call, because you're, like, refusing to, like, fall prey to the evil powers.
Okay, but you know what, you're right, and I'll let go of my hate for White Mage and the storyline for it.
I was literally thinking, like, it would probably be, like, Black Mage or Reaper or something like that, and you're just like, no, White Mage. I was like, okay, listen, you have some problems.
Yes.
You can't, Ramad's important to the Arisen Alliance, we can't afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Uldar. It would spell the end of the Alliance, and war, like as not. If there's to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I mean, we've already pissed off Uldar, we can do whatever we want there now.
Yeah, fuck Uldar.
I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You'll find her among the frontier hands in Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen.
Oh, right. Oh. Well, I'll bring it up later. But let me know if Yugiri sounds a little different from what you remember. Assuming you remember how she sounded at all.
Have I heard her talk with the voice with the new voice actor?
You have.
I heard her talk once in that cutscene with Amaric, didn't I?
I think so, yes. And I think one or two times before then, like in the like when we're going to fight the Sahagin priests.
I definitely don't remember what she sounds like.
That's perfectly fair.
Why do I always go to the Aetheryte to teleport? I'm an idiot.
I don't know. See, now I'm thinking, Refusal to Call is actually kind of hard because, believe it or not, all of the like dark and edgy classes that get all like the darkness powers, actually kind of hard to put them there, weirdly enough. Well, no, there's one I can put there, and I'm gonna move it from where I have it to there.
Yeah. You have some nerve showing your face, you traitor. I ought to haul you in for your crimes. I would, except you doubtless put up a fight, and I've been ordered not to bring conflict into town.
Yep, that's the coward.
Our priority is to protect people, and we can't risk innocent bystanders getting hurt. If you were to find you anywhere else, though, you would not find me so lenient. Consider yourself warned. Okay. I was gonna pet him. What? Above me? How do I get above me? Oh. This place.
Alternatively, you can fly here.
I'm on Midgard somewhere. That's not fun. Also, I would definitely have a tougher time finding it. I just pressed F trying to talk to you. I've played too much ZZ. Mistress Lucia, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Even then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You've done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limensa that you were searching for General Raubon. As the Admiral will have informed you, somebody's cooking next to me. As the Admiral will have informed you that he was recently moved from his cell to the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join in the hunt, pray seek out Dware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Okay. Camp Drybone. I've been here so many goddamn times. I think Camp Drybone might be the single most teleported to place, besides like the Gold Saucer.
Would not be too surprised by that.
Especially because I keep having to come here for mining. There's a couple things here that are really important. Oh, this is also where one of the legendary nodes for mining is, like one of the ones you like need.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it is. It's like, is it like Darksteel or something? I forget.
I think so.
It's the special gold. I forget what it's called. Rose gold? It might be rose gold. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that it would be really funny if they just made us redo Halatali again.
Well, about that.
Are they going to?
No.
Okay. What do you mean about that, then?
Well, you see, you may or may not have a 3rd solo instance incoming.
Okay. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him.
Alright. I have I have the 12 steps. I have the 12 jobs that I think best fit it.
Okay.
I will. All right. So for the call to action,
Okay.
it's Bard.
Makes sense.
And reasoning being, for what I put down, is that it's literally the first job that is shown off in the game, kind of ever, that the main character in like all the trailers has. It was kind of a tie between that and Warrior, and I went with Bard because Bard was the first poster job.
Okay.
Refusal of the call is actually one I can't really go into detail without spoiling its story for, is Reaper.
Makes sense.
Meeting the Mentor is technically all of them. But I went with Samurai because your mentor there kind of fits the stereotypical mentor thing of being like an old man with like the knowledge and the know-how and the wherewithal to teach you how to do samurai things.
Makes sense.
I actually put Crossing the Threshold as Black Mage.
That makes sense.
Because that's your first, you're going into a new world of using what is effectively, forbidden power to really save the world.
I might have done Dragoon for that one.
Dragoon also, I think, would work there too. Especially like as you go further in Heavensward and you get more of Asinian's backstory, I think it fits pretty well there too. Test allies and enemies is Machinist. Machinist, whichever. Because that's, I'll be real, that's literally the entire story of Machinist.
Fair enough.
You're constantly being tested, you're constantly needing to make new allies, and there are so many different enemies that you have to go up against in Ishgard that it's just like, yeah.
I still literally don't know the difference between Machinist and Gunbreaker besides one's a DPS and one's a tank.
The DPS uses like an actual gun and a bunch of different tools.
Gunbreaker uses a gunblade.
Yeah, the Gunbreaker uses a gunblade.
Awesome.
That's the difference. Approach the Innermost Cave, I gave to Warrior, because the idea with Warrior is that in lore, warriors are very prone to losing their control of themselves to their anger.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very so the approach to the Innermost Cave is them needing to overcome that anger and that their inner beast, and manage to, and that kind of leads into their ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
The ordeal is Dark Knight, but I cannot tell you why.
I can definitely already see why it would be.
Mm-hmm. I decided that the reward would be Scholar, because you're relearning the past of, Nimian scholars as a whole and the whole shtick behind Tonberries and why they are the way they are.
That makes sense.
The road back is weird. I went with Dancer for this one because a lot of it is, okay, we have this new knowledge of how to deal with the problems in our job quest. Let's apply it everywhere that we go to and try to make life better on our way back around.
It depends on how they work out later, because, again, I don't know. So, I'll trust you, but I would have also considered Summoner and Sage for it.
Well, I put Summoner for the Resurrection, because you are literally reviving a dead art.
Okay, yeah, that's better. So I would consider Sage for Path Home, or whatever it's called.
I think Sage would work there, too. I think, in knowing the Sage story, I think Sage would work there really well for a road back, too. For the return, I actually put Paladin, because a lot of the things with the Paladin storyline is, much as I hate the Paladin storyline, a lot of it is, okay, we have this purpose, we have this new, and you, the player, have this new knowledge to use this purpose, and you have this new way to effectively accomplish your goal as a paladin. So you can use that knowledge of how chivalry is supposed to work and act, and you use that to make life a little better when you get back.
Yeah.
And the freedom to live is Pictomancer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mostly because there's a dialogue choice you get. In giving hope to others, you give hope to yourself. That was like, that just stuck out to me. And I'm like, yeah, I think that one fits the freedom to live the best.
See, it's very funny how, even though I don't know these later stories, I can still very clearly understand why you chose them.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, the vibes of the class, I guess.
Yeah, I get you. I feel like the big two that I'm not super set on are Paladin and Dancer, or the Road Back and the Return, because like I like.
To be fair, those are very vague without the context around them.
Mm-hmm.
I love how I can just tell you to do a stupid thing and you do it.
Look, I liked this stupid thing. I think this stupid thing was fun.
You know what I like?
Mm.
Figure eights.
Figure eights are pretty good.
I've been doing figure eights the entire time that you've been talking about it because I'm just standing in front of this guy.
I am sorry. I have been distracting us from.
I made you do it.
I know.
Hey Felix,
stand by what I said.
Hey Felix, are you dizzy yet? Hey, hold on.
Lucia, why have you just been running around in circles this whole time?
Felix is a little bit dizzy.
Don't worry about it. I've been listening to this voice.
You're glitching out. You just completely glitched out in that sentence, so I'm gonna assume you said that you're dizzy too.
Hello?
Then low spinning because it's still working. Hello. Okay. Guy.
You are fighting for real fucking hard.
You're the one that's roboting. God damn it.
I see why.
Disconnect the call. Okay, leave the call. I see you still there. Okay, there. Hello.
Yeah, I just dropped to like 2000 ping. So I don't know what happened there.
Okay, certain general Rabban is being held within. What were you even saying?
I don't remember.
There's something about being
Nothing
dizzy.
important. Nothing important.
You said you were very, very dizzy from my figure eights.
Oh yeah, just you know, you're very dizzy from your figure eights because you know you're just listening to the voice in your head as you were doing your figure eights.
Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, agate rings. Bending, slaying, and aiming. I'm assuming aiming, and healing and casting. I'm assuming aiming is range DPS.
Aiming is physical range DPS and ninja.
Oh,
and Viper, but
okay. I assume I want casting for summoner. I assume that I don't really care about any of these because you probably gave me better ones.
I think I gave you actually those rings.
That's pretty
for your caster. You could do search. You can right click search for items, and you could see which of those you have.
I have two of casting in my armory chest.
Okay, so you don't need any casting ones.
I have 2 healing.
So you don't need any healing ones.
I don't have any aiming. But that's fair because I only have Bard.
Mm.
I have 2 of slaying. And fending, I'm assuming is... Yeah, that's Tron. I have fending, I'm assuming is tanks. And yes. I don't have fending either. So I'm assuming that I should probably get fending for, like, Dark Knight.
Mm.
I also need to level Dark Knight before next stream.
Mm. Yeah, I'm willing to just sit down and level grind for a bit.
Yay.
At some point over the week.
There's no time to lose. General Alden maybe executed any what?
His first name is Alden.
His first name is Alden?
His first name is Alden. Alden Rabban.
You literally just called him Rabban a second ago. Why did you switch to Alden? That confused me so badly.
Fuck if I know.
Maybe execute any moment. You must enter Halatali, free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Okay. Wow, I'm level 53 already. Or I'm 53 max, I guess.
Yes, it will level sync you down to 53.
That's fine. I got Battle Litany at 50, I think.
52, yep.
52. Oh, wait, yeah, because Battle Litany was my... I forgot I did the class quest.
Mm.
Hi.
Pray,
Cute.
forgive me my lateness.
Yugiri's great.
Lady Yugiri!
You should talk to Sarah about her sometime.
I have, sometimes.
I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic.
Oh, I
it
can
must
tell
have
their voice is a
seemed
little bit
when we last
different.
met. I am ashamed to recall it.
Yeah, there's not a good reason for that.
I think you talked to me about it a long time ago.
It's disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you talked to me about it. I don't really remember, but I know that you did tell me about it before.
Yeah, it's...
Since your escape
Let's just say that it's not a good reason why her voice actress had to change.
in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
I'll say more afterwards, but... Oh god.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet
It
to
is
yield
not a
any
fun
useful
story.
information. Pray.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralbarn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Dowade and Higiri. That was such a fast animation. Him just standing up and throwing the smoke bomb at his feet. It was just so sudden.
I just saw it.
It was like, okay, you do this. A split second later, poof.
And he's gone. Sorry, I do not mean to be humming or saying the main city's theme in
Yugiri Mistwalker.
Yeah.
This is follow close behind you. I am in Halatali. I recognize this place.
Yep.
This is actually part of the map.
Yep, you are in actual Halatali.
Okay. That works.
I guess...
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
I guess since we're just in, you know, random stuff here. Story behind Yugiri's voice actress being changed. The short of it is that her original voice actress was murdered in a... Let me see if I can remember the details. I think the details were that she and her sons were found off-road in a car after being missing for several days. And I don't remember the condition the car was in, but she and her kids were dead.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was...
I feel like I definitely remember you telling me the story.
Yeah, it's... I don't remember the rest of the details about it, but it is not...
It's not a lighthearted story.
No, it's not a story that you want to share.
Oh wait, this is the place where you can jump down from the top, isn't it? Damn it. Oh, where do I go? This way?
Yeah, you pretty much make your way back to where what's it?
See a thing?
Where one of the boss fights was.
I'm used to following a tank.
Well,
hi, Robon.
I'd say, well, I think you found it.
Robon, there's a shield around you. Robon, stop casting shell.
You can't help it. It's just how she just has to.
He's like a turtle. He just casts it reflexively when he's scared. He's bound by some manner of magic tech device, and I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. Okay, everyone, the person who can beat up the most Crystal Braves wins. That will not be necessary. Oh.
That's not fair. Looks at the competition being the warrior of light.
I do not take it personally, my friends. You are victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly into the bottom of Thal, where I hope to join you after passing of many prosperous years. I'm gonna skewer this little potato.
As you should.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, I pressed the wrong goddamn thing again. You think I can kick the door open?
It sure seems like it.
How do I do positionals on a door?
Well, you see, that's the fun thing. The door doesn't have positionals.
Would True North work on it still?
Yes. Because it just makes you ignore the... Oh, you may also want to go try to save Robon from the monsters that are showing up.
Oh, there are monsters showing up? Yeah, I wish people told me things.
Behind you. Bruh.
Yeah, I wish I had anyone who knew how to play this game with me. Braves have the key. Oh, they're healing them at least. Braves have the key. There aren't any Braves here, Robon. What are you talking about?
Well, then you gotta go find the Braves and go fucking murder them.
Why do I have to do everything?
You're kind of the most competent person here. Also, you're slowly dying of poison.
I'm fine. I still have full health. I heal so fast the poison can't hurt me. I'm like Kirito in that one scene.
I don't know. I think I've told you I've seen literally only the first 8 episodes of fucking Sword Art Online.
The worst ones?
Yes. And I said the show is pretty. I really like the guys that aren't the main character. I fucking can't stand the main character.
That's a common sentiment.
I cannot stand Kirito in those first 8 episodes.
Kirito has the problem of like not really being a character in the first season. He's a lot better in season 2.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Not by season 2. I don't mean Alfheim. I mean Gun Gale.
Yeah, so I've heard. Those first 8 episodes are just like, yeah, the show is really pretty. I love the idea behind it. I think that it's a really, really cool setting, a really cool idea, and actually it's kind of like, unironically, a really, really well told, or not well told, but like just a good idea and a good way to like, a good way to kind of have like a bit of commentary on like, you know, video game addiction.
Kirito, like, the thing is, it's weird because I'm trying to think and fight at the same time. Like, the show carries itself off of really good ideas, and it just sucks that they don't bring them to their full potential.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I think that, like, the Gun Gale arc, and especially, I forget when it would be considered. It's like after Gun Gale. It's like the Yuki arc. I really love that arc. That's an amazing arc. But also, it's the arc that doesn't have Kirito in it.
Well, there you go. That's why it's the best arc.
Not even necessarily, because I liked Kirito in Gun Gale. There's just better stories when they do things that are meaningful instead of just like excuses to make Kirito look cool.
I get you.
Which, to be fair, Kirito is really cool. Like the first season is literally carried on the fact that I love the aesthetic of him dual wielding a light sword and a dark sword.
See, that's just made for you.
Exactly, it is. Which is why it can, by itself, like, carry the entire show. Is like, okay, yeah, he is awesome.
It couldn't do that for me.
Like, he is, like, objectively just, like, a character that I should find cool, so that can carry me through, like, the not as good parts of the first season. And then after that, it's, like, fine. I think that the weakest part of the story is probably Alfheim, which is a common sentiment.
I believe it.
Like, the Sword Art Online part is, like, the part that people, like, don't like but see the most potential in. Alfheim still has all the same problems but has a lot less potential. And then Gun Gale is where they finally, like, figured it out.
Okay. Yeah, I just... Like I said, those first 8 episodes were just such a turn off for me as a show, for the show as a whole, that I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then the Yuki arc literally, like, made me tear up. It was such a good story. And then I forget the order of the rest of the stuff, but I know that, like, people do like the rest of it. I don't think it's as well liked as the Gun Gale and Yuki arcs, but it's still, like, better than the first 2 arcs. I'm trying to remember. One's called, like... Well, I don't remember the names of the arcs. It's, like... Underworld, I think, is the... I don't remember if it's the name of the arc or just the place that they are. And then there's... Oh, what is it? Something Ring is, like, one of the newer ones in terms of anime adaptions. Oh, Match Tech Device.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Sword Art Online wiki really quick. Oh god, there's a million, like, side stories that it's trying to list too. Oh, it's listing every episode. I don't want that. Okay. It is... One second. It's the Einkrad arc. Fairy Dance, which is eh. Then wait 1 second. Phantom Bullet. Yeah, Phantom Bullet, and then Mother's Rosario is Yuki's story, which is a side story technically within Phantom Bullet, even though it's after the plot of Phantom Bullet. And then Ordinal Scale is the one I was thinking of. Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was thinking of it wrong. The newest thing is called Unital Ring. Yeah, so after that is so after the Gun Gale arc is Ordinal Scale, which I think was just a movie, and then Alicization is, I think, a new series. That's the one that's happening right now, or just happened. I haven't been keeping track of what's been coming out. I think I remember seeing that people were talking about a really cool moment from Alicization. And then Unital Ring, I think, is a lot more new compared to the light novels.
I see.
I think so, at least. I don't know. Anyways, SAO is a very good example of something that has a lot of really good ideas and was kind of handicapped by not executing on them well early, and people like to make fun of it because it was really bad early for that reason, even though it had good ideas, and then it kind of caught its stride later on, and I'm kind of sad that people don't give the Gun Gale arc a chance because they didn't like the first 2, but, you know.
It's how it goes.
Anyways,
Back on why we're actually streaming.
Anyways, Robon, what do you think of Sword Art Online?
I feel sick just thinking about it. Please.
What are you?
help.
What are your? No, you feel sick because you're losing blood from your arm again. Thanks. Slowly, General. You were weaker from your ordeal. Your ordeal, like ordinal scale. See, Alphino knows. Fucking. Oh, how do I do this again?
How do you do what?
That.
Oh.
Nevertheless, we must quit this place. Even though clever contrivance. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. Yeah, I'm streaming because I like playing games and sometimes I go off on tangents.
Exactly.
Actually, specifically with 14, I go off on tangents a lot because it's very easy to just stop playing for a second and just hang on a screen in the middle of a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the way that this game is set up is very dangerous for me because it just lets me go off on a tangent. Because unless I decide to click a button, this conversation's just done.
This is true. You could set it to where auto text goes on, but where's the fun in that?
I would get distracted and miss stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions! Let's get this over with. Raubon's just with us, but he's like dying.
No.
Oh, what the? Hello, guy. What the? That just messed up a lot. Interesting. I'm sure they can handle the others.
Probably.
Alright, use that one.
You definitely shouldn't be killing the healer first.
Oh, there is a conjurer here. Hello.
I have you now.
He said a thing.
Indeed.
It is nothing.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh wait, I can... What's a Laurentius?
I have no idea.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
I'll kill everybody besides the tank first.
As you should.
Oh damn!
If the tank can't hold,
surge.
if the tank can't hold aggro, it's their fault.
Oh wait, battle lit me. Oh.
Yeah. Battle at me and Lance charge.
Dead.
You know.
Hooray.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to
And
justice.
he thought he could win.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
I'm gonna poke you with my dragon.
Oh, clever little shite.
Nilbert does not like Alphino.
If you think
No.
you fight for justice, lass, you'd best wake up.
The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
I mean, he's got a point.
I mean, I fight for whoever gives me a quest. Why don't you give me a quest, nerd?
And how do I know this?
Alright.
Because I'm the same.
Your quest is to kill all these other 3 people next to you.
I like Alphino, though.
All I ever wanted.
It's a quest, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been known to ignore story quests for a very long time. If we're being honest here.
This is true.
Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
I have words for this, but I cannot say them because they are spoilers.
Fair enough. Why does everyone here know how to use smoke bombs?
Because smoke bombs.
He's just still running away.
Get away!
I don't. That's so much less impressive when you just see him still running away afterwards.
It's really funny.
Alphino, don't worry about it.
No, Master Alphino.
He won't become a thorn in our side again.
Listen, if you keep chasing after him, he's just gonna keep throwing flashbangs at the ground.
Real.
It'll really hurt your eyes. Just don't worry about it. We'll get him later.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
Rabon, you had like the coolest cutscene in the game. Shut up.
We are all of us fools
Of course we care about you. You're the most. You are literally the single most competent person of the 3 rulers. Rulers of the different city-states. Low bar? Maybe, but it still means a lot.
Yeah.
Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life.
And I'm really glad that Dawn Trail's main city theme is good.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce
Was
the
the
Sultana's death
Endwalker one not?
Oh, it's good. I didn't like it. I don't like it as much as this one.
The only thing I know is that Ishgard's is a xylophone, and Ulda's sounds like Twilight Town.
I didn't realize that Ulda's theme had a saxophone in it.
It has a Twilight Town vibe.
It does. Yes, I agree.
Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that her grace may yet live.
I told you! We didn't check her pulse. Alphino, what do you mean, by the way? Because I definitely was joking.
Well, you see, what if we told you that we needed to get things back on track for it being status quo for the MMO, and the best way to do that was to say we're taking back the Sultana dying.
I mean, sure, why not? I'm fine with that specifically because I jokingly said we didn't check her pulse. I was literally like, she might be fine, we need to check. And then nobody checked. And I was like, well, she might be alive. I literally said that, I think.
You did. I think you did say that.
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Does that mean she's, like, captured, or she's just, like, in a coma, or...
Questions that will be answered in 3 or 4 levels?
Okay, fair enough. Oh, that was fun.
Fun little instance.
Tuko. Ah, the Earth Sprite's mad at me. Anyone else want to fight? Okay, good. Hey, don't
I
worry.
think they got the message.
If I still had Spine Shatter Dive, I could do a third of those. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. The Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. General Alden, I presume, and the signs of 7th dawn? Who are you?
Who's this
Identify
man?
yourself. Do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend. I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct you to steps of the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Alden. Come with me. I have prepared a carriage, that you might travel in comfort, if from prying eyes. Ah, yes, we know that nobody ever gets stabbed in a carriage.
Nope, nobody. Nope, never.
Hi, Alfino. I've spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Rabon is in safe hands. Let's make our way to Vesper Bay.
Hey,
Vesper Bay?
So, you got any more of those Aetherite tickets left?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's good.
I have 4 of them.
I think you will need a grand total of 4 of them for the rest of the story.
God, Vesper Bay. Just put an Aetherite shard there.
There was literally an entire patch story about why they can't do that.
Okay, but the thing is, they can. They definitely can. Here's the thing. This is a video game.
There you go. They had an entire patch story telling you why it made sense that they couldn't do that.
I think that they could just do it.
I agree. But they won't, so we gotta deal with it. And you know what? At least they gave us the fucking tickets.
Yeah.
God,
Hi, Urianger.
I cannot tell you how much it sucked running back here without the tickets. Oh my god, it was miserable. It was fucking miserable.
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
He has a son?
Adopted son.
He has a son?
Yes. Literally said that. Pippin literally told us that when he got in the carriage with us after the assassination attempt.
I don't remember that at all. Was I surprised about it then?
Save your tears.
Maybe?
Sultana
You're
yet
probably supposed to
lives.
be, because it's the first time he's ever brought up.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
Were you?
And judging by your perplexed
Lala?
expressions, it would seem introductions are in order.
You might
I am
somewhat
Dlala,
recognize her
head
from
of the
being
Order
on
of
the
Lord
Syndicate.
and member of the Syndicate.
I don't at all.
What you said about the Sultana.
That's okay.
True. Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
I fucking called it.
She's in a coma?
No, just like literally saying in that moment, hey, we should check her pulse. Literally exactly the thing I said.
Why ask when she's playing? You know the answer.
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his 2 foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
He's pretty smart, to be fair.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance? Of a potency sufficient to induce a
Okay, she is in a coma.
like unto death.
Yep.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Imagine, like, after all this, we find out that, this was all Dulala's plan. It's like, I'll never forgive Dulala for this. It just keeps switching whose greater plan it was, and he keeps being like, okay, I'll kill them.
Man, killing them would solve all of our issues.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
Fucking hate this guy's name.
You, meanwhile,
Teleji
must do that
Adeleji.
which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more.
Punch him to the moon.
For her sake and that of our nation.
Okay. I'll go. I had not counted on Prioress? Prioress. Woman who's the head of a house of certain orders of nuns? Woman next in rank below an abbess. Okay.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I think it's just like a misattributed word that they're using.
It definitely is.
Here's the defense. Suspicions regarding Sultana prove more than prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Lucia. Thank you. I wanted the fending one, right?
Yes.
Yay! Jailbreak.
Yay, jailbreak.
Jail spelled in the archaic way, of course.
Of course. This is Final Fantasy XIV.
And with that, I'm done for today.
I would recommend just accepting the next quest, because you're going to go back to Ishgard anyway.
Fine. Distracted by calling his link pearl. I would finish this before we get to 4 hours. Taru, yes, General Raban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Very notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege on the Holy See. Though I'm loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Towerpin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard.
Honestly, not a bad plan.
We need to wait for a story to happen over here, so let's go back really quick.
Pretty much.
Foundation, go! Yeah, we'll end over here. No, it's bright and sunny here for once. It's almost always, like, raining.
Or snowing.
Yeah, it's usually snow.
It's very rare to see Ishgard being bright and sunny.
Hi, Midgard Stormer. So cute. Oh, okay.
Refrain from referring to me as cute.
We made it to level 51!
We did it!
That's actually exciting.
Yeah!
Yeah, so that was fun. We, mostly did Ul'dah stuff. And I guess technically some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was fun. I'm tired now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fight more dragons.
I was gonna say, we are now getting into the actual, like, meat of Heavensward.
We're gonna fight dragons. I'm gonna stab them with my dragon on a stick.
Yes!
Okay, yes.
We're finally gonna go stab some Dargans.
So yeah.
I love Dargans. It's such a silly way to say it.
Yeah, so that's gonna be it. I mean, I say this every time. I'm gonna try to stream this more often. I will stream this more often as long as a bunch of stuff doesn't get in the way again. Like it did for the last long time. So yeah, that is going to be it. I am going to see you all the next time I stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.